I am live. Well, that was quick. First thing that happens when I start streaming is I'm about to sneeze. But good morning, BDD. Oh man. I was hoping I could sneeze with the drop of the beat, but it stuck up in there. You know, like when you have a sneeze and you make the face for a little while, but then it goes away. Man, that would have been so good to sneeze with the beat. Oh, we get ourselves. Aw, so short. Short, just so close. Well, you know, if it would have went over to Monster, it would have went on Monster, went click, plop, and I've been okay with the 150,000 mana, honestly. Really don't need that. Morning, Millie, Roshan, Lana, and Alterith. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. We've got a new event to talk about. It's not going to take more than 3 minutes, if at that. New event in a nutshell. Let's go on over. If you guys haven't noticed or went and looked, it's the Cobalt Bombers. Title is broken. Cobalt Bombers Energy Dash event. So we got this nice little tank Cobalt Bomber racing on a track. Not what they're meant for, but there are still tank races. Get rewards as much as the amount of energy spent. Let's do it. That's again horrible translation, but it just says get rewards for the amount of energy spent instead of not as much. I don't want to spend 10,000 energy and get 10,000 rewards. Well, I do, but we're not going to get it. So if we go on over, it's going to start on the 6th. The 6th is Sunday evening at 11 a.m. my time, or 10:59 a.m. So it starts on Sunday. Very interesting choice of starting on the event. But if we go down to here, this is all the event is. The amount of energy you use during the event will be accumulated on the event page. Shh. I know there's a new update to PUBG. By the way, there's a new update to PUBG. There is now a first-person only mode to it, which is the hardcore, because you can't peek corners unless you actually peek your head around the corner. Various support will be also given according to the amount of energy used. 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000, 1,300, 1,600 to 2,000. Here's our rewards. We've got 200 energy, 100,000 mana stones, two 3-star max rainbow mons, another 100 crystals, 400 energy total, 250 mana total, so a fourth of a million right there, quarter million. 1 4-star max rainbow mon and 2 mystical scrolls, and 250 total crystals. But if you finish your 2,000 energy, you get 1 L&D scroll. That's it. Morning, Casper. That's the entire event. There's your please reads to let you know about the things. This is a one-day event, guys. For those who do farming, that's... Let's see here. If you do 90 energy in a day, let's just say you have 90 energy plus 10 just because of the daily event. You've got 10. You wait for your first easier 100 when the event starts on Sunday. So you have 100 energy. So now we knock that down to 1900. Divide that by 90. We're looking at just 20 refreshes, 21.1, but we can just knock that down to about 20 refreshes, because by the time you can use 20 refreshes of energy, you'll basically get another at least 1 refresh worth of regeneration. So if we just knock that down to 20 refreshes, time that by 30, it's going to cost you 600 crystals, give you 250 back to finish in one day, minus the 250. If you want to do it in one day, you're looking at about a 350 cost to finish this day 1. There's no daily check-ins, there's no daily anythings, it's just pound down those crystals, pound down your energy, get some free rewards, free L&D scrolls, so that's not terrible, but people are going to be like, I don't see a Devilmon, I don't upvote, kind of a deal. The event starts on Sunday at 11 a.m. EST, or it starts based on server time, but it starts in the morning. It's the same time as every event normally is. Like, every event always resets at a certain time when it's in the general morning for me. Like, when I start my stream, like 5 minutes ago, I started my stream, right? That 5 minutes ago is when the event resets. Trying to beat TOA hard 76. Congratulations on getting that far. You can do it, Millie. I believe in you. So, event is disappointingly short. If anything, it will take you no more than 20 days if you only use your 100 energy. But how long is this going on for? Because some people might have a hard time completing this. That's not going to be there. Notice. I love how their title's just Cobalt Bombers. Cobalt Bombers. What? Let's go here. What do we got going on? To the 21st, so we have 15, or well, not 15, 14 days, 2 weeks for this. So if we pair it 14 days times that by 100, we have 1,400 energy. So 1,400 energy is naturally going to be given to you to be used off the start at the morning of every day, assuming you sleep long enough, and you sleep your, like, I think it's 6 hours or so that will take to fully recharge 90 energy. This is assuming 90 energy, okay? So 1,400, so that means we only have to net 600 more. Divide that by 90 means we only have about 6 refreshes, but 6 refreshes if you just spend it out over the days. If you've got a couple crystals sitting around, you'll be fine. It also is going to be taking place during TOA reset, which gives you 100 energy for finishing TOA 10 on both hard and normal. So another 100 energy down just for free right there. Anyways, I'm gonna move right on over to 9823. Since today's Fan Fun Friday, I have some people who needed reviews, and since I missed out on Monday just because what happened is I woke up with a mild pinched nerve and I couldn't move my neck or head. It was incredibly painful to sit or move. So I just took the day off stream. I couldn't sit down, I couldn't really talk, I couldn't move my head, I couldn't make gestures, I couldn't be happy. So I just went and laid down for the entirety of that day. So I do apologize for the people who I promised a review on Monday, but we can get it done today. Definitely can get it done. I've been binge playing Monster Hunter for the last 2 days. I've got 26 hours on my character in the last 2 days. I've gone a little bit overboard on the Palicos. In case you guys don't know what those, they're calico cats, but they're your friends, your pal, you know? They're Palicos. Your friend calicos. But you can use them for hunting. I went a little overboard with them, because there's a lot of stuff you can do with calicos, or the Palicos in game. And one of which is that when you can make them go do stuff on the side, like go out and do meowster hunting, which is when they go and hunt on their own, but it allows you to get stuff. They have an enthusiasm value, and this is completely irrelevant to what's going on screen. But they have a enthusiasm level. If there's too low of an enthusiasm level, they might not do things as well, and if it's really low, they won't do the thing. So generally, you want to keep their and just by going on hunts and doing stuff outside of making them do stuff, they get their enthusiasm back. So it's really easy to get it back. Just put them on the bench for 1 or 2 quests and then come back, right? Alright, Willie, I'll see you when you get back. We'll do your review in 2 hours. Get some good gains, man. Oh, Bernard derped. I don't think we're gonna kill these things now. But now I have, like, overly large amounts of Palicos. I can cut it. I can cut again. There's no worries about this. Just pop that one so we don't have to revive. Your name is a mixture of high and chaos. And it probably actually cohesively makes a word, but I'm going to call you Chaos. Hey Chaos, welcome to the stream. Good to have a new time viewer. First time viewer. New time viewer. What's a new time viewer? Alright, let's think of a situation that a new time viewer... Oh god, the stuns. And then there's defense buff. Neat. Yay, 300 damage was all we needed. Always glad to have new first-time viewers. Welcome to the stream. If you'd like to correct me about the pronunciation of your name, you are 100% allowed to. Even if I got it right, you can still nag at me to do it better anyways. I just gotta keep amping these things. I'm only in Fighter 1. I don't know why I'm not just putting Wind Panda, autoing it, and then talking with my hands or showing off Monster Hunter because Monster Hunter's fun. Ooh, shiny Perna skin. I did find that this Perna skin lags. Well, it's not just the Perna skin, but you know what I mean. The Phoenix skin, the Mecha Phoenix, or data-driven Phoenix, whatever you call it, it lags. Yeah. Everyone calls you Cass? Alright. We're gonna call you High C then. It's not really orange juice, it's like sugar drink, but how's it going, High C? Whatever. If we don't outspeed her, we lose, but what? Don't really care. That's a slow Chloe. I didn't expect them to be well off, considering they have 3 5-stars on their defense. I don't expect them to have decent runes. I'm going well. My neck is still stiff, but it's getting better. I knew it had to be something really, like, a bad, like either a pinched nerve or some form of just stressed out back, because my hands hurt. Like they were, it felt like, have you ever been in somewhere so cold, like outside in the wintertime, and you come inside, and since you've acclimated to the cold, but you come into like 70-degree room temperature, or 75 or something, you come in and everything just stings, because it feels like it's like this freezing hot. That's what my hands felt like for the last few days. And I think we've gotten better, but it's not fun to deal with. That guy's name is Kirita-kun. We have to kill him now. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to kill him. He picks that name and expects not to get hit. I was just gonna pass by him because I couldn't Lucian it, but now we gotta actually deal with it. Yes, homegrown, I am on global. Thank you, Roshan. Get rid of your attack buff, and then press auto from here on out. Goodbye. Panda make light work of this. Panda gets stunned. That's not as fun. Alright, well, guys are gonna be like that. If stream's probably lagging for you, you probably need to refresh. It's just glancing. Can you stop that? Probably gonna heal her. Yep. So, gonna do that. And then just attempt the kill. I don't think we have enough to kill her right now. If only we had one more turn. Come on, Orion. Darn it. No, she's not gonna last the entirety of the rest of this fight. Got Ellen. Which one's Ellen? Oh, Water Amazon. Congratulations on Water Amazon. And we weren't even gonna hit him either, but he had to have that kind of a name. Need to sit up because I'm wearing a shirt, but you can only see the top of it. It just says die on it. It's wonderful because it actually has a D20 on it. I grabbed it because it's a very soft shirt. I don't put any forethought into the clothes I wear. I just wear what's soft and comfortable. That's my go-to. That's a tanky Perna. Free moon removal days, 45 minutes. 45 minutes for you. Are you on the Europe? No. Would it be on the Europe server or would it be on Asia server? Probably Asia server. What's the event about? Is bad. It's about spending energy. 2,000 energy is all you need to spend to finish the event. We're not outspeeding that. But we can out-will runes it, though. No will runes, but that's fine. Spring. One of these two will do fine. Don't even care. Okinos, Shiu for the strip. Do we even need a strip? Not really. Can't bring Teor because he's gonna get reset, and we don't want him to be. And one more fun time arena player. Can't bring Galleon. You can bring Megan though. Actually, since Megan is on Will Runes, why don't we swap it out for something along these lines? What's the prizes? Energy. 250,000 mana. Oh wow, I'm even faster. 250,000 mana, some energy. One L&D scroll once you spend your 2,000 energy. Not, yeah, 2,000. 250 crystals worth of fun. You. Oh, I should have done it on Samoth, because he probably wouldn't have resisted. How do I plan to ruin my water unicorn? Violent revenge. Crap ton of violent, crap ton of revenge. Needs to go like 30 times a turn every turn. Get rid of that. I don't think... Oh, she's not tanky. You can have that defense. You can have your 3-turn defense break back. There's Here Comes Girl Prayers. What event am I late? You're late by 15 minutes. And there's another Fallen Blossoms, because 5 turns every turn. OP, 5 me. Can I have my turn now? Yep. Should have just reset Samoth. Because that Overwhelm wouldn't have killed Perna if, you know, he didn't have an additional turn. Stupid Anvil. Hey, Alex S. Caleb Terra, if you want to rage summon, rage summon. Going over the event. Fast mode for those people. Global Bombers. That's the event name. Strike that out. Global Bombers event energy dash. Spend 2,000 energy. Get these rewards here. Fun times. Not a lot here. Finish 2,000, get an L&D scroll. That is it. No more to the event than that. You've got 14 days to spend 2,000 energy starting this Sunday morning. Donut of Death, How to Beat TOA Hard 54. That's the the 4 Dark Yetis and Julton stage, if I am remembering correctly. You've got 2 weeks to do it. Oh, the Dark Martial Cats. Let's go take a look at it. No, screw off. No, the reason why it says 1-day event in the title is because you can finish it in 1 day. Ah. So what you do is you stun these four flub-nosed ones, and you beat the crap out of them by killing this guy repeatedly. Teach them the meaning of never-ending death and pain and suffering. Hit them until they die. Or you can, you know, just get them all really low and let dots kill them, because that works too. But try not to kill the Jillian, the light. Oh, go away. Try not to kill the light vampire first, because he is your punching bag. Hey, Sultan. L&D Franks, because the Dark One is OP for raids because of his passive. As long as you can keep him from getting Oblivion. What's my TOA hard team? I'll show it off in just a second. Let me finish off the Primal Ancient World boss. Ugh. I have an idea if that will keep it. We're gonna go Pester 111 for a little bit. Would Jemire, Beretta, Homunculus, Dotskill, Spectrum Basalt work? All in Despair, only Spectre not? Yeah, that would work, I think. I have Conan and Lisa, so I should be fine. I mean, if you believe so. You gross. Get out of here. Let's go over to 111 really quickly, because we're going to play with them. My TOA hard team is... Beretta, Spectra, Basalt, Mav, Water Homunculus, or if I need more stuns, I bring Gildong. And for the boss stage, for 100, it's Hua and Gildong, no Mav. That's all three of them. Would I be able to win Frankenstein? Probably not. Let's go play with the new. Let's go play with these guys. It's not gonna cost too much to plus 15 a 3-star rune, so we're gonna go do that real quick. I mean, I'm not even gonna build a water Frankenstein. Oh man, just give me all of that like flat defense. I want this rune to come across as a 1-speed rune. Please don't level it up. Am I gonna go to Europe soon? Sure. I don't see why not. Come on, just keep it in defense. Anything but speed. I want speed to maintain at 1. I want people to be sad when they see this rune. Just come on. Okay, accuracy, good. Did I beat TOA hard before I made it into R5? Absolutely. I beat TOA hard before I even started raiding. World boss rune? Yeah, absolutely a world boss rune. AFK Kappa. Music seems a little loud in my ears, so I'm gonna just... We're gonna turn it up and then down. Because that's how that works. Alright, rune management. Forget that's still a thing. Like, I know the rune management works, but... If we go all the way down here, it should be at our bottom. Don't feel like... There it is. Let's go. My guys then? Sure. I can go over there in a minute. Just let me get my stuff is... Yep, because SoundCloud sucks. Because I have one that's too loud and too just busy in like the sound. And then it goes to the next song and it becomes quieter than nothing. Alright, speed is still 1. Come on, one more. Mitrology? Mitrology? I don't know. We're gonna call you Mitro. Like Nitro, except it's mine. How's it going, Mitro? Yeah, free rune removal is gonna be basically tomorrow. Since today is Friday, correct? I'm not streaming on a wrong day because I wasn't paying attention, right? Come on, keep it at 1 speed, please. I want this to be a horrible rune. Fingers crossed for this. Rune makes you depressed. Good. That's the point of this rune. On. I don't care that it's not powering up. It's not expensive to do this. It's only 56,000 per 10. And that's like 8 runs of dragons. Of runes that I'm gonna sell anyways. I just wanted it to stay at 1. There we go. Oh, perfect. This rune is set. Oh man, why did the resistance have to be 2%? I wish it could have been 111, 111. Oh, now that would have been just a meme thing. And then the people wouldn't be as depressed about it. Darn you, resistance. I am going to plus 15 this. I don't care that it hurts. I'll get the mana back pretty quickly. I don't have as many runes to power up right now. I don't have any new runes to power up, so might as well play with my mana. And it got me that plus 10 power up, so woo! Basically paid a little bit for itself already. Yeah, we're gonna plus 15 and we're gonna stay out chat and watch this happen. Yeah, 11% accuracy are just so good. Now watch me spend 2.5 million mana trying to get this thing to plus 15. Oh, that'd be sad. We spent about 300k so far on it, but there's also other things that was spent on. It's like, actually, no, it's about 20,000 at most. Alright guys, here we go. It's a great bomber rune. Look at that accuracy. It's got speed, it's got accuracy, it's got finesse. It even increases its own attack because it's a fight rune. Mwah. Just the best bomber runes. Sierras should be runed like this. I might not even trash this. I might just put it on a bomber for fun. I don't think some of them are built. The whole point was to keep it down to 1 speed. Hey, Chivon! Moving. Ooh, we got the upgrade. We gotta go check. Now we wait. Gotta get rid of these things, though. I like how immediately just the LMAFO. Hold on. While they're doing stuff. Shh. I said it was a bomber rune, guys. Don't worry. This makes sense. At least I didn't overwrite it. And yes, I know we don't have the fatal set anymore, but if we look at this, that's 8% more attack that we could potentially get, and that's just so much better than a fatal set for everyone. It hurts to be this bad. Like, it pains me to do this. Do I even have an attack percentage one in here? I should have. No, that's crit damage. Not a bad rune. Speed and accuracy. I wish that was attack percentage, but... See? Got equivalent bomber runes for it. Oh my god, the sarcasm is just whoosh over top of Hazard's head. I mean, it is on a text channel, it's really hard to tell my tone. Ooh, transmog pack, get out of here. Ugly transmogs. Ooh, limited rune pack, get out of here. Ooh, rune reappraisal stones, get out of here. The limited edition, get out of here. Not buying any of these. No, I was talking about attack slot 1. Not slot 3. I was saying fight rune. It was this rune. Instead of slot 1 having resistance 4%, having attack percentage down here and make it a better bomber rune. Thank you very much, God of Devils, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. I'm just goofing about at this point. What do we got going on for Sometimes we were not winning this. Considering probably one person's attacked. No, 2 people have attacked and we've only dented him that much. Well, it makes sense. Alfio, I don't expect to do well. Got 2 tower. There we are. There's our 3rd tower. I missed it. So I'm assuming Booze is the only one that actually landed anything on these guys. Booze did a full hit. Offense, defense. Booze drew on it. And Booze was able to hit this. I don't think we're going to win this. So, again, we're just going to wait, though. See if the rest of the people can pull through. Hey, Forsaken. Again, for those who are late to the event party, we've got this new event called Cobalt Bombers. That's its title. Cobalt Bombers. Spend 2,000 energy. That's all it is. You get rewards for different milestones of energy spent. Spend 2,000 energy, get an L&D scroll. Total of 400 energy given to you, so spend 1,600 energy. 250 crystals, 2 3-star max rainbows, 250,000 mana stones, 1 rainbow mon, 1 more 4-star rainbow mon, 2 mystical scrolls, 1 L&D. Should be done in one day. Starts on Sunday. Why is it named Cobalt Bombers? Probably because they forgot to finish the title. Add me Conqueror level Fighter Plus players. No. You cannot ask... Going on a mini rant right now. You cannot ask for people to add you of a certain level of play when you yourself are not that certain level of play. You cannot put a requirement on friends being added in unless there's some form of gimmick, like, Bun of Death. And thank you, Homegrown, for the Twitch follow. You can't put, like, unless you're one guy that's doing it humor, like, a humor friend add, like, you have to be Conk 3 to Guardian to Legend, right? And he's, like, level 28. Must have a sense of humor, must say hi to me at least 3 times a day, must laugh at all of my jokes, like, you know, he's doing it because it's sarcastic and funny, but... When you are Challenger 3, you cannot request a fighter higher, like a high fighter or conqueror player. End of rant. Now, if you're, say, a level 15, he's like, hey, could a level 50 add me for reps? I need help with scenarios. That's not putting a requisite out there. You're just saying, hey, I need some help, guys. Anything, please. This is like, alright, guys, I've got this nice carrot. I refuse to trade it for anything less than that of a gourmet burger. You can have my carrot for a rep because it's plain. It's not got a lot of nutrition in it compared to a full-size burger. But I will only accept a burger back for my 1 crappy carrot. Like, and it's not even like a full carrot. It's like a baby carrot, one of the little tiny ones, which are just full carrots cut into small pieces. Not they lied to you, but. Okay, so, end of rant. It's just bad etiquette to ask for something above your level. Arnville Arn, thanks for the sub. Okay, we're putting Malacca 1.0 storage, and then grab. I don't think I've actually bothered building anything. I mean, I haven't even awakened my Malacca. He's not on good runes, I wouldn't say. It could be better. Eh. Not gonna bother with bombers. Not until I get a... Thank you very much for the sub. Submate, long time no see. Hey, Pedro, how's it going? Thank you very much for the sub, Blakeney. Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Want me to... Because I know I've got people who want account reviews, and today is... Oh my goodness, people. Quaz Qwerty! Thanks for the sub. Alright, so I know we got some people who are looking for some account reviews. Let's actually start up a queue. I'm not gonna actually say like a queue of... I'm just gonna open up a notepad. Europe, since people are gonna ask for Europe, and then global and elsewhere, because elsewhere is gonna require me to go through the start cinematics. Who all needs account reviews? I'm just asking now because it is Fan Fun Friday and I'm doing things that you guys want me to do today, and I know I have a couple people asking for TOA advice. Good morning, Johnny. Welcome to YouTube. She could Rune account. I still can't beat TOA hard yet. Arnville, where are you at? Global, Europe, elsewhere. Alright, so we got one on Europe. What's an account review? Well, I'd say it's not just account review, but account review and advice. So, if you want me to do an account review, what I do is I look at your account and see where you are, like how your account's doing for where you are. I know this sounds a little presumptuous because I am judging your account, but take it with a grain of salt. If you're my level or higher, I generally won't say anything like, well, you need more speed on Bernard. I'll say things like, ooh, this is a really nicely built Leica, and then show it off to people who might not be able to have seen a well-built Leica before, which is really hard to see because you get Duran's rep, but beside the point. But if you're below me, I'm gonna be like, and this is not me looking down on you, this is me just saying, this is really nice, this is, if you're running this for GB10, consider swapping this guy for this guy, kind of like, maybe helping you out, or saying what you could focus on, which kind of falls into the account advice section. Account advice, if you want me to do account advice, ask me to do it, and what you're focusing on. I can't just be like, I'm gonna look through your entire account and then figure out what you need to do. That's not my point. It's like, I can't do TOA hard. We've got a lot of subs, but I'm not gonna break through me talking. I'll get to you guys in just one sec. I'm sorry about that, guys. Quaz Qwerty on global. I gotta make sure I'm gonna have to go back up and read all the chats to see who actually needs things. But you asked me, I'm not able to do GB10 with 100% success rate, or it's 6-minute runs, I want it to be faster. Here's my team. I'll go through, look at it, and see what you could do, or maybe suggest me a GB10 team. You know, give me a priority or a focus, and then I can give you my advice on it. Take it with a grain of salt, as always, because I don't know. For every single account that is not mine, the original or the current account holders will always know their monsters better than I will, because I will come into it knowing absolutely nothing unless it's someone I've beaten up in RTA a bunch of times, because I will know their relative strength. But you'll know, you have better judgment than I do. I'll tell you kind of a thing like, your standard is Veramos Bella Shinardo combo for your core 4 for Giants B10, and I might suggest you running, say, I don't know, maybe say Shimate as a damage dealer, but you know for a fact that you've got a better water damage dealer than that Shimate could be. Absolutely veto me on some things, because you know your monster's better. Let's, go through up those 4 in Chow. See, exactly, I would probably not have suggested Chow. Alright, let's go up here. So homegrown, wish you could read my account, can BOA. Arnival's on Asia. We can do that, Arnival. It's just you're gonna have to be a little bit lower on the queue, just because it... Alright, definitely do that. Europe, we've got... Yeah, Alright, just gonna need to make sure... Nelson on Europe. We got a lot of Europe people, which I expected, which is why it's on top of my list. Nelson... Quaswordy. Donut of Death. On Europe. Account review. I'm having trouble founding a GB10 team. Marquise, where are you at? Are you on Europe or whatnot? Should I farm Secret Dungeon for 3-star food? I plan on doing it. I definitely plan on doing it. Need to look at Forsaken. Okay. And you're on global, so... Hey, it's Amy! How's it going, AMG? A11 Woodzer, where are you at? Are you on global, Europe, elsewhere? Help with Necro. Boros, I need to know what, European. That's not who I'm looking for. Need help. Necro, please, Europe. Alright, gotcha. Ishan, Europe server, sweet. Got that. Another Asian server. Why? Chaos. Gotcha. DB10 on Europe. Really need help with the Dragon team. Alright, cool. Blakeney, where is your account at? Having trouble on finding a GB10 team Europe server. Sweet. Nickname is Carvel. Perfect. So we got 2 in global, a bunch on Europe, and 2 on Asia right now. Global account name is Area 11. Alright, 3 on Area 11. Europe. Alright, so I think we got everyone. I got you, homegrown. Hey Nimrod, good morning. Yuchiro, sorry about the late welcomes to the stream. We got 36 people already. Your name. Alright, got you, Pedro. I think that's everyone. We can just start with this. I'll get back over to it and add more. I'm just trying to figure out where our majority is going to be. So we're going to do our outliers first and then just transfer over to Europe. So we're going to start with global. Anyone who needs it, come over to 9823. This is the channel we're going to be doing all of this in. We're going to do global first since there's 3 people there, and we're going to go over to Asia because there's 2 people there, and then we're going to go over to Europe because there's a bunch of people there. There's at least 7 over on Europe. We're just doing account reviews and advice for right now, for fun. Since, and I didn't write them down in order of who I'm going to do. I'm not going to pick everyone out. It's just first come, first go. Need help with a Necro B10 team. That's my worst spot. I've not bothered to build a speed Necro team. Looks like you're probably running... Is it a double Lich team? No, it's just a singular Lich. Maybe it's double Lich. Can't tell you. And there's Colleen, who's fast enough. Need another multi-hitter somewhere in there, which I don't know who you've used. You finally get your sleep schedule back on track, Nimrod? Congratulations. I haven't, but that's fine. I have an alarm to wake me up. Can't really see most of your monsters, but I've heard Malaka's okay. Whoa, not Malaka, but the Gibraltar is okay for it. But Lich and Kung Fu Girl should be okay. Lich Kung Fu Girl, calling for multi-hits. I'm not sure, I don't... Okay, you use Sierra, Xiaolin, Leica, Colleen, Lich. Sierra... So that one's gonna go first. Leica's not gonna go first. Sierra's gonna attempt to bomb immediately, which sucks, because she's second on the hit. Is it worth the farm secret dungeon for 3-star fighters? If you need it, I plan on doing that and leveling monsters at the same time. I highly expect my homunculus to basically solo that. So I'm gonna bring 3 to 4 fodder, maybe Galleon. Garion, gotcha. Hey, Ogot. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. I think the way that you could probably boost its success rate a little bit, one, power up this rune a little bit, is put Regal on Revenge, and maybe even possibly putting Sierra on Revenge. I wouldn't say it's 100% necessary, but it would help, because she's not going to use her multi-hit out the first thing. She's going to immediately just go and try to place a bomb if she has it available, and that's going to be a waste of her multi-hit, which means you're going to be down some damage when the first wave goes through. Which, let's see here, how many hits does it take? Let's actually go Google this, because I don't know the mechanics off the top of my head. And B10. Necropolis. Necropolis. Let's get that Wikia up, because I need to see how many hits does it take to drop that shield. Know if I have a certain number of attacks. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Soul Barrier, Soul Barrier. Oh, if it's passive, can't be removed. Buff removal. How many hits? It doesn't say on the wiki, which is concerning. Oh, because it's variant. So we need 7 hits on Necro B10. Got it. Perfect. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat, but you guys probably got it before I did. So if we look at our turn order, it's going to be Colleen, Sierra, Lich, Leica, Xiaolin, in that order. And Xiaolin's a little slow. Your speed cap is 130. If you could possibly raise her to 130, it might be better. Alright, Kobe. Alright. So we're gonna get maybe no hits from Colleen off the start because of Fiery. Well, we'll just go for turn 2. So Fiery Dance goes down, she tries to place a bomb, all that stuff happens. Lich doesn't, maybe breaks the shield if it uses its second ability, maybe not if it only hits 3 times. And then Leica will do 1 solid hit to finish the shield off, and then Xiaolin will follow up. But skill, let's just go round 2. Colleen uses Fun Time Deadly Dart, hits 4 times, I believe. Sierra hits 3 times, the shield is down. Then Regal has the chance to armor break. His accuracy is a tad bit low, so you might not be getting that slow consistently. So one thing that might help is putting him on Revenge, so that way you can get that counterattack constantly. Hey cat girl Fox. Getting him on Revenge might help, and putting a little bit more accuracy on him, so that way he can land his slow and defense break a little bit more consistently. And Xiaolin up her to 130 speed, so she hits that speed cap. I think it would be very... Well, if you're running a Sierra lead, still wouldn't be... Wait, hold up. Hold on. If you're running her for your speed lead, which I wouldn't, because it'd be wasted on literally every single person except Xiaolin, who you're going to give that 24 additional speed to, which the speed totem is already going to be granting her 15 if you have a level 10 speed totem, right? You have max level speed totem, let's just assume for right now. That we've got 15 speed, so it's 117. You need to add a couple more speed into her. And I don't think running her as your lead is worth it, just because of the attack speed. Got not a good lead skill for everyone, no lead skill. Arena lead skill, and arena lead skill. You really don't have a good lead skill, I guess. She's at 130 speed. I don't know, put her on Revenge, I think would be better. Put the Lich on Revenge. What the heck am I hearing? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go, Never mind, the noise stopped. Yeah. Now it's back. What are you doing outside? I would definitely replace Leica with Soha. Not Soha, Shihua, just because of that. Anyways, I think that should work. Need help with DB10, Quas QWERTY. Woo! Next up, more hits and Brand. Definitely would, Dandre. Quas QWERTY, let's see here. Needed help with DB10. So let's see here. If you don't plan on building a Sigmarus, I would still suggest building a Sigmarus. Spectra can be used in place, but Sigmarus just does so well on the stages. Coming to global server? I am on global server. Do you next go over to channel 9823? Type in that for faster things. Go there. So we got 184 speed, 20,000 on Swift. Needs to be faster. If you're gonna go on Swift with Veramos, he needs 200 speed, which you can get almost there if you max out this rune. Have plenty of accuracy, a little low on the HP, but it'll be fine as long as you can have some speed on it. Need to know who to 6-star. I would say if you're currently fusing Veramos and you need to 6-star someone, not Veramos, Sigmarus, save for Sigmarus. He needs to be 6-starred. And so does Spectra. I do Sig and Spectra. Veramos needs faster, so max out that speed rune on him. Bella is fine where she is. Again, a little low on accuracy. You'd optimally want 13% more. Now here's the problem. Here's a kick in the pants. You need Megan to be faster than your Bella. So, reason why you want that is because that tower will go and give immunity, and you take Toad Poison, remove that immunity, and Bella goes and then lands your armor break. Where the other way around, you get seized, and then you'd have no armor break for the next until Bella's turn again. So you want Megan to be faster than her Bella Dion, and you want her to have decent accuracy, which you do. She doesn't need a lot of HP just because of her natural inbuilt tankiness. I would say switch this to a speed slot too, if you can. She doesn't need that much HP. I'm gonna go show off. I will come back to you in just a second, but I'll show off. Megan. My Megan has less speed than that, less health than yours on speed, HP, with some HP subs, but really it's just all tossed together. Less accuracy, so if you can get your Megan to be faster than your Bella with about the same stats you have now, then you should be fine for using her. If you're going to run the Sigmar's team, it's going to be Sig lead, because he has a better HP lead skill than Veramos. On attack, crit damage attack, either fatal or violent, you want him to do lots and lots of damage, loads of money levels of damage, right? Like, whop your dosh around. You need to do lots of damage with Sig, so he needs to be on attack, crit damage attack. You want Spectre to be on speed, blah, blah. The most important thing about Spectre is to survive. His special assault will do more damage on crit damage. This music is way too freaking loud. Jesus. Like, it's making me talk louder because I can't hear myself make sure I say the right things. So you need him on speed, either crit damage HP or speed HP HP. Speed HP HP. It's actually technically speed HP HP. I have to mirror myself. And I just hit my pop filter with my elbow. Because if he needs to survive, he can't... A dead Spectre doesn't do its job. So, focus on surviving it. Sigmar's lead will definitely help with that. So, Sig lead, attack or damage attack. Doesn't need a lot of speed, but some helps. Veramos Bella, Megan faster than Bella, and Spectra. Should do you fine. If my Spectre wasn't de-runed, I would... Not my Spectre, my Sig would help with that. Okay. Got you. Alright. Blakeney, what do we got going on with your account? Hey there, Ask. The one-day event in the title is... Sorry, we're a little really late. Do you already? Not yet. Because High Chaos, you're over on Asia, so we have to go and transfer over there. Switch her over to the Vampire Revenge blades that you... The Vampire blades that you get... Vampire Revenge, yeah. That you get from the Beginner's Quest. Use her as your farmer for right now. At 5-star with Vamp Revenge, she can do 5 on hard, which means you can get better EXP. Look on this Sunday to get a Bella. Find yourself a Wind Pixie, awaken her, and start building her. Good on the speed slot 4. Good HP on that rune. It'd be nice to have a speed on it, but it's a very, very nice rune for where you are. Get this swapped out with a better Swift rune and get a Swift rune here or here. Actually, leave this rune powered up. It's good for you. This rune is a great HP percentage rune. You're just going to be a little bit low on those speed subs. Replace this rune and this rune. Put these both be Swift, and your Bernard will be set for your Giant Speed 10. When me, Cat Fox Girl, I'll get you when I see you next in chat. So get her on Vampire Revenge so you can use her to more effectively farm Faimon hard. Get yourself a Shannon. Megan doesn't cut it for Giant Speed 10 off the start because of the lower turns of defense buff, no glancing hit, and no slow. Get yourself a Bella for buff strip, and think about working on your Veramos. Overall, you've got some okay runes, some really nice runes that you probably fell into from either World Boss or, well, couldn't be World Boss. 3, 4, 5, maybe 4. That's 5 right there. 5. Actually, you can do World Boss. I suggest you also do World Boss. I am in 9823 on Global. So start working on your core team. You can definitely start from where you are right now. Gary was you. I need help. Did you? Need to know what I can do with my account free to play and going at such a slow pace. Alright, let's see what's going on. Got a good assortment of monsters. Looks like you can definitely do Giant Speed 10. But if you can do Giant Speed 10, then why is your Bernard under 200 speed? Max out this rune. It adds in an additional 9 speed, puts you up at 196, makes you a 200 speed Bernard. What you can do with your account right now is your Lucian's a little slow. Unless you have a Chloe, which I didn't look for one. Unless you have a Chloe, a slow Lucian does not cut it. You can't get runes? Farm Giant Speed 6. Lapis on Violent Revenge. Well, first get your Bella and get your Shannon. Bella, Shannon, Lapis, Bernard should be able to carry you through Giant Speed 6. Don't do dragons yet. Get your giants. Why no Verdun DB10 team? I mean, you can. If you're gonna do that, then just take out Spectre and put in Sigmar's at the end. I didn't think about Vertiheel. I don't think I saw it. I have both but lapis. What can you do with your account? Well, you've got a galleon. I don't know if you've got any of the fun speed run monsters ready, but definitely start thinking about building speed variants of the dungeons. You can definitely, with all of your wind attackers, do yourself a Giants B10 speed team, but think about a DB10 speed team. You're probably going to need a Tark or two, and maybe Yaku. You never know. You've got a Verticule, and it might be time to really buckle down and make him an attack, crit rate attack Verticule. You never know. But consider building yourself a speed team for Dragon's B10. Can't pass DB8. The one that I'm currently looking at, right? Hazir? Can't pass Dragon's B8. You should be able to. Well, let's look at your other monsters then. Ah, that's a problem. Veramos is too slow. You need an additional, like, 29 speed on him to make him worth it on Violent. And Bella is incredibly slow. Get these guys off Violent right now. They can't heal if they don't take turns. Plus 25 speed is way too slow. You need Bella at least 180 speed if you want her on Violent. So switch her over to Swift for these two. Aim for 200 speed on Swift. Speed, HP. Get him about 25,000 HP again. 20,000 works, but nothing else than that. Aim for about, again, almost 200 speed. 190-ish on her. On Swift, speed, HP. Plenty of accuracy right here. And you should do fine. So you run Verticule frontline. He is not tanky enough. If you're going to run I don't know what in the world I was saying. I was trying to say an initial Dragon's B10 face team needs him to be tankier. So run him with an HP slot 4 instead. Not slot 4, slot 6. Try to increase his HP up to at least 15,000. 15 to 18,000. You want him to survive. Then, let's see here. We've got Sigmarus. He's fine where he is. Try to get a better rune than this one. It's just its subs aren't even worth it. Like, 5, 3, and 5. Not worth it. Looks like that was a white rune. Ugh. But, let's see here. It looks like you just need to farm more GB10. You're a little low on some runes. Farm some more GB10. Swap these two over onto Swift. Verticule, Sig, Bellavero. Don't know if I saw Megan anywhere. Megan would be nice. If you don't have a Megan, Spectra might work. Maybe. But I would definitely go with Megan for the attack and defense boost. Free rune removal is tomorrow or Saturday. Homegrown, we have to get over to Europe, and I'm not just gonna bail on. I'm not gonna just bail on people on global because that's rude. It's on free to play just takes longer. I've done most of my game as free to play. TOA hard team. I mean, it's gonna be Beretta. Let's see, Water Homunculus. Mav on. Put him on Violent if you can. Why on attack? Is he the damage dealer of your team? I mean, 25% HP is nice, but just run him on Violent if you can. Speed, blah, and blah. Generally, speed, HP. You just need him to be faster than most everyone else. What's the cooldown on Holy Calling? 4 turns, which becomes 3 turns with Mav. 100% activation. Basalt needs to be faster. Speed, HP, defense. Just put a speed slot 2 here. So, let's see here. Good accuracy, good speed. 30,000 HP, plenty. Not enough accuracy, not enough speed. Plenty good speed, plenty good accuracy. Hey, Solitary. Needs more speed and a little bit more accuracy. Needs to go before Mav. And then your fourth slot, or your fifth slot, is really just up to you. If you run Beretta, Mav, Sean, because of the 100% stun and the attack bar boost, right? He doesn't increase... Okay. He does increase attack speed, so it's a little bit overlapping with Mav. But with Mav, he should have a 3-turn cooldown on this. There's no prerequisites, so he'll just stun everyone. Basalt needs more speed for the attack bar reduction, and then put Spectre in there. You should be solid for 90% of TOA hard. The only thing that's gonna take you time is the fact that when you come across a arena or something and you need to put dots on it and Beretta keeps glancing. But, reiterate, Beretta Spectra, Mav might be better on Violent just so he can refresh more often. Sean, because of constant stuns, and a faster Basalt, and you will be done with TOA hard. Just calling it right now. Just done with TOA hard. Alright. Let's take a look at Catgirl Fox. See what we got going on. Bernard, would my plus 88 speed be okay for Bernard? Yeah, absolutely. Plus 88 speed for Bernard. Nice on Sonnet. I would suggest if you... I would definitely suggest not keeping flat defense or flat stat runes except for speed on slot 2. Only look for percentage runes on 2, 4, and 6. I wish they would have a differentiating, like a golden border or something. That these are your keystone slots. These are very important that you put the correct runes here, because 1, 3, and 5, and this isn't, I know you probably know this, but I'm just saying this as for anyone who might not. If 1, 3, and 5, these main stats are absolutely always the same every single time. They will never change unless Com2uS decides to change them later on. 2, 4, and 6 are your variable slots. Because if we look over here and we look at this one, it's an attack, where this one was defense, where this one is attack again, where this one is HP. This one's defense percentage. You don't want to accept anything that is not a percentage or a slot 2 speed, because some slots have different things. It says speed can only show up in slot 2. Crit rate and crit damage can only show up in slot 4. Accuracy percentage and resistance percentage can only show up in slot 6. Technically, I always view resistance percentage as trash garbo and sell on sight, and it's sad when I get a 6-star legendary with it. It hurts to put OP runes on PvE monsters, but think about it for a second. Who gets your OP runes? PvP monsters, Mang. Rune one good PvE team as best as possible, and they will pay back those runes by running their PvE content. What do I think about Fireheart Magician? Eh. She's okay at doing her niche. Like she does her one little thing and she does it okay. But Girl Fox Cat, I suggest ditching the non-percentage 2, 4, and 6s and really just work on one group of monsters, which would be your core team for Giants P10. Do I play through Mobizen? No, I use Samsung Side Sync. It's a word to say that. But Samsung, as in the brand, side, as in like side to side, and then sync, as in like let's sync our watches together, synchronization. So it allows me to just play using my phone, which has a new battery, which is why it isn't lagging. Woo! I will be playing Monster on a side story. We're sidetracking for just a bit. I will be playing Monster, and I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down and continue playing Monster, and I'll take my phone with me. It's off the charger, and I'll be like looking up YouTube. I'll be doing my Giants runs or Dragons runs, and I'll be like, wow, I've been playing for like 2.5 hours. I'll look down, and I've only lost 50% battery instead of like it going out within 30 minutes. Alright, thanks. Map has runes for World Boss. World Boss runes. Please check mine. I play this game so much and watch videos. Been playing for 1 month or less. Sure thing, Baker. 1 month and you're level 50. Congratulations on the rush. Do my DV10 since I finished TOA hard already. Using Homunculus on it at the moment. I'm playing a lot. Attack rate, attack. I mean, I agree with your choice on crit rate on slot 4 because without the 34%, you'd be down to just basically 30%, and that's definitely not enough. Let's see here. Since you watch a lot of videos, I'm gonna be a little bit more harsh on you. Speed, HP, defense HP. I wouldn't suggest defense. I know it probably is because it's got good HP subs and speed, and it's acceptable, but again, you're gonna get armor broken, and that's gonna reduce down your defense by 70% on Giant Speed 10, which might lead to her just going and getting squashed a little bit more often. I would definitely suggest 6-starring her. You will use her a lot. But for playing for 1 month, having all these monsters built the way you do, you definitely play a lot. I'm looking for telltale signs that you're lying to me, but I haven't seen any so far. Because you've got 2 of the Water Barbaric Kings, which were Hall of Heroes. Congratulations on getting to Hall of Heroes B4. But I was looking for like other HOHs to make sure that you've not been playing for like 2 or so. Congratulations on your win, Monkey King. He's very nice. He's a great annoyance. Help me with a Giants B10 team. Sure thing, Cry. Cry me an ocean. Let's look at Veramos. Veramos is good on speed, HP, HP. Well built for right now. A little bit more accuracy would be helpful. Definitely would suggest, say, more accuracy. And since you say you've been watching a lot of videos, I, again, going to be a little bit more harsh than I should be. More accuracy on Veramos. Lands dots makes things better. He's good on his speed. He's basically short a good 20-some speed, but you're going to get, again, 10 more speed here. He's going to be 82 speed. Try to find 18-ish more speed, so that way he'll be set for Dragon Speed 10 as well. Easy way to do that is upgrade this rune. Get a new variant of this one that has speed on it. This rune's okay. It's good for an attacker, but... And find HP percentage and speed on this rune. So, find upgrades to these 2. I know they're 5-star runes and they'll take a little bit, but again, being a little bit more nitpicky with your account because it'll be more helpful. Ramos on energy or focus runes. Whatever matters. Whatever you need that gives you better stats. Bernard is on speed, blah, and blah. I don't care really. I just want to see is up your speed on your Bernard, man. Get him a 5-star speed rune. Make him faster. He needs to be faster than anyone else on a team that you're using, which right now he is not. Hey, be happy, Patrick. When do you change to Europe? We're going to go to Asia because there's only 2 people there, and we're going to only do those 2 people there really quickly after this account. This is the last account I'm doing on Global for right now. There's been people patiently waiting in Europe, and I don't want to hold them up any longer. Overall, you've got a great start. Speed up your Bernard. Shannon's fine if she's on... putting her in Despair might make your Giant Speed 10 a little bit more consistent. But overall, I think you're in a good spot. Just look at 6-starring a few new monsters. But you're doing wonderful for 1 month in the game. Need HP trying to farm, but I can't get it. It just takes a while. R5 is really quick. I know it was the last one, but R5 is incredibly quick because there's just monsters that stick out for team comp. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4. Usable if you want to. Not seeing a, thank you to whoever just subbed or followed. I guess you use Konamiya. Does Raviti cleanse? Okay, so you're probably running a double cleanser, Raviti, Konamiya. Trying to find Bella 6-star now? Absolutely do that. It's gonna be super good. I'm assuming you probably frontline him. No, he's definitely backline. 1. Oh, I guess you can use Miheng. What's your frontline then? You have to have a Diaz, right? Yeah, Diaz frontline. So you got resistance leader. Someone else is a frontline in here. Probably Miheng, if you're gonna use Miheng. No. Konamiya maybe front? No, definitely not Konamiya frontline. Who's your second frontline? I wouldn't frontline Chessoon ever. Running 3 cleanse might be a terrible idea, but you definitely want to backline Konamiya and Miheng. Depends on what you got her on. Do you have her on Revenge, Swift, Attack, Attack, Attack? Violent would do better, but Konamiya and Miheng, I've seen Konamiya frontline before. I think he's a little low on the defense by a lot. Anyways, Water Kung Fu front. Can it survive? No, no way it can survive without a vampire set. But you have 3 good cleansers. Pick 2 out of there. Use your Colleen, unless she's not your frontliner. Diaz front. Pick your back line. You've got 2 solid attackers, 3 cleansers. Find another frontliner. Thank you to whoever's been following subbing. Anyways, I'm going over to Europe, so that way I can not Europe, Asia, because there's 2 people over in Asia. We'll get them done really quickly, then go straight over to Europe. We're only gonna do 2 people in Asia. If there's more, I'm sorry. Just don't want to keep everyone waiting for a very long while. Problem with doing account reviews is the moment I do one, I do a lot, and I gotta kind of accept everyone who comes in. So this will be a long process of a couple hours of this. And at some point I am going to want to take a break just so I can let my throat rest. But we got our Welcome Back Mystical Scroll on Asia, so we're gonna definitely pop that down. Do I even have room in this for this? Alright guys. First Nat 5. Oh, no. Don't care. Amazon. Alright, going over to 9823. Why do I have 2 things? Do I have like a... Neat. Hey Arnaville, let's visit what you got. You're having a hard time with TOA hard. TOA hard 60 plus. Okay. Also, Crimean Ocean, what server are you on? Are you on global, Europe, Asia? The different variances of the characters I cannot read, so I'm not going to attempt. Arnaville, do you have you're probably using it as a raid DPS then, or you haven't fully skilled him up? Oh, that's sad. TOA boss is 60 plus. On global, I'll be back pretty shortly. Alright, so we've got Sierra. Got your Meyer. Have you tried malacking them? Have you tried Sierra Malacadramyering the crap out of them? Do you have Taurus, the Wind Bomber? Or maybe Jojo? Because since you have a Sierra Jemire, you can definitely go double bomber on it. Having trouble on Arnimal. Bombs work great on Arnimal. They ignore defense, they do not crit, and they stun. Because if you run Jemire lead skill, right? Jemire for the attack speed, you definitely want him faster, but he's probably speed tuned to do something currently. Kind of lineup, you're looking at Jemire or Sierra, whoever you want. Jemire, Sierra, double bombers, and then you've got one flex slot. I would suggest a heavy attack bar reducer. Just so that way, and a slow bringer. So something like Spectra, Water Homunculus if you're gonna go for it. Anything that you can to really just shove back attack bars so you can have more time to place bombs. Jemire, Sierra, Jojo, Malaka, and the 5th slot is a flex slot for you, honestly. I mean, you do have Spectra. Spectra's farmable. So don't say you don't have Spectra, because you do. Arya works. Actually, no, use Arya. She's got a slow on her. You shouldn't really need much more than that. You don't need to take damage. Or, I'm assuming you haven't done anything on this one yet, but you could also use Unbalanced Field if you wanted to. I see you do have a Spectra. Spectra works just fine. Gets a slowdown, attack bar reduction, does it twice. I would definitely go with Spectra, because you have your stuns already. You place one bomb. The way your turn order you want this to be is one bomber, probably Jojo because there's innate and additional accuracy. Jojo, Sierra, Malaka. So that way Jojo goes, promise time to detonate bombs, stun everyone, and while they're stunned, Malaka then puts a bomb on them because when they unstun, it'll be on a 1-turn cooldown until the bomb goes off. Then Spectra, you know, slows, and now that they're slowed, you have plenty of time to refresh, bomb again, but don't detonate it. Sierra places a bomb, do not detonate them, just wind some time. Malaka, another set of bombs. You now have 3 sets of bombs on them. 1 will go off, 2 will go off later. You should be on your way to next stage, auto it out. You really don't even need a 5th member. But try for the double bomb Sierra team with the Jemire. You should be set for the fun time. Alright, what did you need, Chaos? Or High C? High C, what did you need? Haven't drank water since I woke up. Welcome back, Forsaken. I forget what I was looking at your account for. I didn't make a note of what. Is it TOA hard? Perfect. I love TOA hard teams. Okay, not built yet. Thank you, Grimian Ocean. Ooh, shiny. 1, 2. Mav? Please tell me you have a Mav. Hey, why would you not have a Mav? Build a Mav. Just saying. Build a Mav. But if you don't want to... Wait, you got a BDD Homunculus? Oh, yes. Good enough accuracy, good speed is... Where's your skills at? Definitely need those last 2. Good. And perfect. No Mav? Oh. Wait, he has a Hathor. I didn't notice that. I skimmed over because I'm so used to not looking at Hathor. So Hathor, free TOA right there. Just, Hathor. I'm not too good at Hathor-based teams, because I don't have one, so I don't generally go with sleep-based teams. I go with just pure good turn denial teams. But with Hathor, you just run her violent or, you know, whatever. Speed, blah, 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 blah. 45% accuracy, high speed. Hathor, Mav, and Spectre plus 2 single target nukers. Perfect. Preferably single target nukers that have a stun. Honestly, you could run Jemire just to make sure that no one ever goes anywhere. Like, run Jemire Hathor, Malaka, because why not? They're gonna be asleep. Might as well put bombs on them, because bombs don't do anything until they go off. Bring someone with a single target stun or denial. I'm on Last Asian, going over to Europe right after this account. I don't think Homunculus and Hathor synergize too well. So, something along the lines of, I don't know, Hathor for fun. Then, bring maybe Manchura for just the full team defense break. Problem is, you wake up people with Hathor's first skill. Pick one person, blow it to pieces. Leica and Camilla? Okay. Let's look at Leica while we think about that. Okay, on Vamp, Energy, Attack, Crit Damage, Attack. 20, let's just go with 22. 41 speed, 76% crit rate, 147 crit damage, cannot glance. It's pretty good. I think would be a little bit better with a blade set if you, instead of these ones. Just because he really doesn't need much more HP. Arya to combo with Hathor? Maybe. It's just, actually, yeah. If you've got Arya, but you could definitely go Hathor, Arya, Jemire, because Jemire will reset Hathor just in case you wake someone up. You can immediately put them back to sleep forever. Like, Jemire and Hathor should basically finish most of TOA hard for you. Then all you need to pick is a good complementary team for it. Some form of slow, which Arya has. No Arya. Ugh. Alright, so Spectre works fine. Bring an armor breaker and bring a stunner. Sad that you can't use the high C built homunculus. If you want to go the normal way, my TOA auto team was Beretta. If you don't want to do it with if you don't want to commit into a Hathor, just go Beretta. Oh wait, you don't have a Mav. Wait, you have a Jemire though. It's not Ganymede, but it's close enough. You run Beretta, Homunculus, Spectra, Jemire, Basalt, hit auto, let it go. I mean, that's my basic auto team. Instead of using Jemire, I used Mav instead. But you should be fine with Jemire since you'll get more dots more quickly. Let's look at your Camilla really quickly. On Violent, is that an attack Milla? It's a crit Milla. It's a lot of... I don't know, I don't like crit Millas. They just die too quickly. But she would do damage. Definitely would hurt. She's probably better for AO than AD, but that's generally Camilla in a nutshell. And since it's a crit Milla, you don't have to really worry about being on Destroy. You probably don't need to, probably don't even need to 6-star your Basalt. Let's actually just look at your turn order and make sure everything's correct. Jemire is probably, like I said earlier, speed tuned to something, plus 36 speed. He needs to be faster, in my opinion, but Basalt's good enough accuracy. Jemire's needs a little bit more accuracy, but it doesn't need it. Just needs more speed. Needs to bring up the back of the pack. Spectra needs to be first-ish. So make Spectra faster if you can. But if not, that's fine. He's still just faster than Jemire. That's all that matters. Good enough accuracy. Not enough. Good enough accuracy. Good enough speed. Good enough speed. Good enough accuracy. Hold up real quick, though. Okay, so what you really want is you want Spectra to go before your Homunculus, because if Beretta throws dots down, so that's 2 dots, and you use Frozen Mist, you're going to apply 2 dots and attempt 2 more dots, meaning 6, right? But if Spectra slows, Beretta puts 2 dots down, right? And then you go and you use your third skill, you put 2 dots, meaning you're now at 5, and then you attempt 3 more dots since they're there before, putting you at a good grand total of... Hold on. I'm confusing myself. So we got these 3, and then we got the 2 dots from Homunculus' skill, and then 3. You're looking at 8 dots instead of 6. It just... You can potentially add more quicker. Sorry, my hands are backwards. But with Spectre going before, you get an additional dot out from Homunculus. So try to get Spectre before him. Other than that, speed up your Jemire if you don't need him for anything outside of TOA hard right now. If he's speed tuned to something, then don't touch him. But make him the slowest by like a few speed, but not too much. Spectre is 181 Homunculus. Wait, hold up. Right, because I forgot. Because of his insanely high base speed. Never mind, you're fine. So you're good. Yeah, just run that team. It'll do you good. Anyways. And definitely can use Hawthorne for boss stages. Anyways, guys, heading back over to Europe. Because we have a ton of people to go through on Europe. Alright, so just speed up your Jemire, just because the faster he is, the more times he can potentially have refresh up when it's important. And with Jemire, you shouldn't have a hard time at all with the 100 stage, because you can always make sure you can turbulence whatever you need, because turbulence should be up very, very often. Not to mention with double attack bar decrease constantly from both Spectra and Basalt, nothing should ever take a turn. What is the new event? New event is really easy to go through, and we'll go through it in just a quick second. While we wait for people to show up in 9823. Event. It's the Global Bombers. And yes, Nicholas, I'm gonna be going back to Global after I finish these. It's all about spending energy is the new event. 200, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 13, 16, 2000 are your total key marks to hit with your energy. Energy, mana, Rainbow Mon Crystal, energy, mana, Rainbow Mon Crystals. Once you finish 2000, you get an L&D scroll. That is it. That's the entire event right there. Since I actually care about this account slightly, I'm going to do my wish. I wish for more mana. 150,000 mana would be nice. Looks like we're going to get 15 energy. Sweet. I'm going to use it anyways. It's so easy, should be done in 2 to 3 days for most people. Alright. GP10 team. Giants B10. Get a Veramos. Just gonna preface this. Put a preface out there. Get a Veramos. Bella is fine for where she is. Defense, HP, defense. Or defense, HP, HP. She's fine for right now. A little bit faster wouldn't hurt, but she's fine for now. Bernard is fine. Got enough HP as well. Shannon's a little bit slow, but that'll be fixed if you replace this with just a 5-star rune. Again, she's fine. I say don't worry about her. She should survive. What you should focus on is get a Veramos. Veramos, Bella, Shenardo combo, and then build this pirate captain. Everyone's probably slightly confused as to why I say this. Galleon, Hua, Verd with Devilmons. QWERTY, Galleon. Only need Dark Yeti for Veramos. Definitely should look about getting that, though. If you want to do that, that's fine. I still prefer Shannon just because of a longer defense and attack buff, slow and glancing buff, where she only just brings an attack bar boost, which you have Spectre for. But the reason why I say to use him as a very, very good 5th option is that he's got Pirate Strikes. Pew absorbs 30% attack bar on a 2-turn cooldown if you max him. I wouldn't suggest maxing him. He's got a defense break just in case Bella misses or, you know, seizes and then doesn't have a defense break, which is fine. His 3rd skill, Shoot and Slash, really should be Slash and Shoot because he stabs then shoots. He does skill 1 and then skill 2, which means he will be absorbing that giant's attack bar along with you constantly looping it, that he should never take a lot of turns, giving you plenty of time. He does significant damage. Another one that's a good option is bring this Sylph instead. Also has attack speed decrease, which you won't have with Megan. Actually, use him instead. Since you're not using Shannon, he's basically the attack form of Shannon's debuffs. Brings in that attack speed slow and that glancing hit. Only problem is it hits 3 times, but he gets free critical strike increase. What can you do with your monkey? Fire Monkey is great for a raids damage dealer, like the elemental raids, because of his passive. He's great for Guild War, just absolutely great for Guild War. He's a damn good attacker is what he is, because of his passive. 200% increased attack. 200%. Build him on some form of beefsteak so that way he can, not a beefsteak, but just give him some hardy stats so that way he can survive. He will get his attack power by himself. And not to mention, he goes up from having 116 speed to when he awakens to 101 speed, no, 100 speed to 116, because you always get 1 speed for awakening a monster. 116 base speed is pretty darn high. He's got his own heal with his defense break on a 3-turn cooldown. Has a 100% activation rate on this, on the defense break. Has a 50% stun chance. I would suggest building him on Fatal Revenge. Attack, crit damage attack with HP subs and crit rate. Vio or Vamp on Fire Monkey. Honestly, I would definitely go on Violent. Just smack, 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 smack. Vamp for raids, but Violent for everything else. I'm only saying Fatal because he doesn't have access to Violent runes just yet. Tanky Leica or Damage Leica for GB10. I wouldn't use Leica for GB10, but on Vampire Blade, he should, as long as he makes it to the boss and can do enough damage, he should survive and never die. Because if you think about it, smack something, he can only lose, sorry if that peaked my microphone, didn't think about that for a second. He can only take 35% of his max HP, right? So, swap. Gets hit really hard for 35% of his HP on a crit. He counterattacks, hits back. And then since he cannot glance, he crits, gets 35% of his HP back due to vampire runes. He literally cannot die on the boss stage unless he keeps getting stunned. Which 52% resistance will be pretty good for it. Is it 35%? Huh. Since he can't glance, I would definitely use Leica if you can. If he survives, though. I would definitely go for damage Leica because his passive will... Going tanky doesn't really help you as much. I think this Leica is good for where it is. And hey, Blaster, how's it going? Brandia is absolutely usable in raids. She is a fantastic raids monster, but you're not quite there yet. But Brandia is definitely usable. Radiate on Giant Speed 10. Build your Veramos. She's fine. Veramos is fine. Either pick one of these two. Veramos will naturally be in here, and you can either use Leica, you can use Shimate, you can use that guy. You have options for your 5th slot. Leica seems to be the best vote for right now, so but focus on Veramos. You should be there and ready to go. Carnival, DB10 team. We'll do some rerunes and 6-star Chassoon. Chassoon shouldn't be a part of your DB10 team, just saying. Yeah, it's been nearly 2 hours and I've not actually played the game. That's fine though. Here to help. DB10. No Vertiheel. No. Make him faster. Make him faster. Don't do violent. It's not going to help you. Put him on swift. 200 speed. 20,000 HP. More speed. Max this rune out. Get me a turn order with TOA. Use Mav, Ganny, Beretta, Spectra, Bella. If you have Basalt, switch out Mav. But your turn order is pretty straightforward. If you're not using Mav, your turn order can be basically whatever you want. And if you have a Basalt, that'd be really awesome too. But that might be asking for a bit too much. But your turn order should be Beretta, should be Spectra first. Just the initial slow is always important. Spectra, Beretta, Ganymede, Bella, Mav. Mav is always last, but if you replace it with Basalt, it doesn't matter. You just need Spectra followed by Beretta. Ganymede can come in wherever he wants in there. Bella can go in wherever. Your turn order just needs to be Spectra first for the slow, and Beretta for dots and more stuns. Your turn order only needs to matter for the first two. Actually, putting Ganny near the end is probably better, so that way when he resets them, they have more attack bar to take, but don't purposely slow down a Ganymede. Just put them on violent speed, HP, or speed, HP accuracy, whatever you need them to be on violent as best as possible. You're aiming for at least 160 to 180 speed on everybody. And if that's a TOA normal team, then you should be fine. How to get a safe speed team with Veligil and Vertiheel. Don't have violent, then just put them on Swift. Swift, 180 speed with 45% accuracy is all you need your Ganymede to have. For DB10, with, let's see here. With Veligil, aim for violent 210, 220 speed. And then it should be pretty darn safe as is. With Vertiheel, with a safe speed team with Veligil and Vertiheel, go a damage Vertiheel, a Galleon, high speed, right? Veligil, Tark, either another damage dealer or a second Tark. With Tarks, you should have immunity up almost 100% of the time. If you've got a Yaku built, go 1 Tark, 1 Yaku, because you might not always strip off the immunity off the boss. But, actually no. You need a healer. I like Woosa just because it heals. Shoot. I would go a semi-safe team with that. I would bring some form of healer for that. If you've got some heal ability, just a Bella even. I hate saying bring a Bella. Anyways, you've got your setup. What are we looking here for? I don't even know who I'm reviewing. DB10. That's what I'm looking at. Sorry, snapping back into what I'm doing. Dragon's B10. I need Cammy. I don't need her for anything specific. I just want her so I can have all of the Ninetail Foxes. Bird Heal, Galleon, Tark, Veligil, Bella. Try it. Try it and see how that works. It might not be the fastest thing in the world, but... Oh, let's see. You want to run Veramos, who needs to be faster. Need Bella, who needs to be faster. Megan, who's good where she is. More accuracy if possible. Spectre for the slows. And your choice of a last one. Konomiya probably is your best bet. Colleen is super good. Konomiya will just give you an additional heal since you're probably not going to be fast enough to solo cleanse with Veramos. He will also research random people, depending on how much effort you put into speed tuning him. But if you have him correctly, you should be fine with that team. The slow on the right tower will be super helpful. Safer GB10 team, some TOA hard help, maybe some AO and stars for raids. That's a lot to ask for, but we'll go through it. Didn't YDCB's DB10 team have a Veligil? It did. It's also YDCB, so... Safer Giants B10 team. Do you have a Hua? Oh, right! You have Vivachel. Doesn't work on bosses. It'd be so nice to have that work on bosses. Just have Vivachel go right after, like, a Wuchi or something, and just have it reset the boss down to 1 HP and Wuchi smack it. I've already done Europe server. We are now over in Europe server, and that's what we're working on. A safer GB10. More HP on your Megan if you use Megan. I wish you had a Hua. I could just give you a much safer team with just a Hua. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, Veramos. So try running Sigmar's lead, Veramos, Chassoon, Bernard, and Stella. Current team is Sig, Lucian, Ethna, Bernard, Chassoon. 2-minute run though. Try Sig, Vero. I would Sig, Vero, Stella just because of armor break. Does she armor break on first skill? Yeah, but she hits randomly, so we don't care. So try... Get to you in a second, Ben. Sig, Lucian, Ethna, Bernard, Chassoon. Sig... Throw in, remove Lucian and put in Veramos. Lucian only helps on your... on the trash stages, and Sig and Ethna should be plenty of clear. Sig, Veramos, Ethna, want your best Your best healer, so Chasun. Is she on? She's on Violent. Ooh, she's a nice Chasun. Yep. I'm gonna stick with this team for saying a more consistent. She hits multiple times. The brand would be nice to speed things up, but don't think you'd want that. So, leader skill on Sig. These ones right here, 4. And actually, no. We'll get rid of Bernard. Bernard's not useful here. Bernard isn't needed because everyone's fast enough. Except, well, Sig, but he's fine. Throw in Stella instead of Bernard. Sig, Veramos, Chasun, Stella, Ethna. Try it. Had no upgrade runes? Well, it's free rune removal day in a few hours, so you can try that. You need to just go speed, crit damage, attack, a little bit higher crit rate, but you've gotten the rest of tomorrow, and you know these runes are gonna be nice. Just have to power up 3 runes and try it and see what happens. One day I'll actually build my Stella. Will I be going back to global? Yes, I will, but I've got quite a few people here over on Europe to deal with. Hey, Jay. Necropolis team. Well, let's find out what we got going on. I'm the worst at Necropolis, so I might give you a horrible team idea. You got it, Donut. No liches. Darn. No Colleen. Darn. Build yourself a Colleen. Step 1. Fully build a Colleen. On Vampire Revenge or Double Revenge or Double or Triple Revenge. She's also very good for Necropolis as well. But if you run Shihua, Normal Hua, Bella, Colleen, and Adrian, if you farmed Adrian, you should be able to do it pretty darn easily. Turn order should be Colleen, Shihua, Bella, Hua, and then an Adrian near the... Well, it might be overkill on the multi-hits. Maybe. Well, with Adrian, you really don't care. You really need to get them in front of your Hua. So, needs 200 speed on... 200 some speed on Colleen so it can go in front of her. Right? So, in front of Hua... Then, I think you can actually run Adrian instead. Instead of having to worry about speeding her up. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Because as long as Adrian and Colleen are both on Violent Revenge... or Triple Revenge, you should be able to get the shield down with those two as multi-hitters. Allowing you to go... Colleen, Adrian, Bella, which Bella should be near 200 speed anyways. Perfect. Perfect example. So then the shield should be down. Bella can armor break, which allows Hua to not be changed to land that slow... and maybe some dots depending on her turn order, or like her skills. Then that gives you plenty of time for Shihua to clean up with just lots more hits for damage and potentially brand. You can also run her as one of your multi-hitters and just speed her up to not do damage, but she does pretty darn significant damage. If I was on global, I would just pull mine out of storage and show you the crappiest runes I have on them and the fact that she does decent damage. Your main damage is going to come out of Shihua and Hua. And the fact that you can run Shihua as a lead skill and give 40% increased attack is super nice. She's already on Violent Revenge, so she's where she should be. Skill, does this go up by anything? Effect rate 20%. That's a 35% chance to leave a continuous damage for 3 turns. Jeez, that's a lot of continuous damage that she could leave. And not to mention, she has a brand on a 3-turn cooldown, which she can cycle, but not on boss stage. Anyways, I suggest Adrian if you got it. If not, you need to find yourself another multi-hitter to go before a Hua does. Lume might work as well. You could use her instead of Bella. It's only a 50% chance armor break, but you can use her instead. Honestly, I think you're going overkill with... I think you need more damage. I'm going to revise this. Shihua lead. And then you need Adrian and Colleen to go first. So it needs to go Adrian or Colleen. One of those two need to go first, followed by the other. Then Hua, Lume, and Shihua. Done deal right there. Sadly, this doesn't help us much because of the... You can't attack bar, absorb, or any of that on the dragon. Not the dragon, the Necro King, but it's gonna hit the one target a lot, and since she's element neutral, if she gets taken, it's easy to beat her back. If anyone else gets taken, she can beat them back into your team. Event. We'll come back over to your RAFB. So go over to notice. We go to the Cobalt Bombers. It's going to get increasingly shorter. Every time I have to re-explain this. Go Bombers. It's spend energy, get crap event. Spend energy, get stuff. Spend 2,000 energy, get an L&D scroll. Should be done in 2 to 3 days. No daily check-ins, none of that fun stuff. No problems, boss. Let me know if that works. I need to build a better Necropolis team. I have a Shihua. I have 2 Liches that I need to build. I should truly probably try to run like a Shihua, Adrian, Colleen, Lich, or something along those lines. 2,000 energy in 3 days? That's not that hard. Probably get it done in 1 day if you're lucky, if you're quick about it. Oh, Dragons B10 team. No Vertiheal either. Have you tried using Rakuni? Help out for more, more cleanse. Because you may not have a Vertiheal, but 2 harmful effects removal, and just put the little crap on Violent. He's basically got poor man's Vertiheal passive right here. And then a 3-turn just max. Basically research, but it's 3 turns instead of 2, right? Yeah, so it's a little bit longer on the cooldown, but it increases attack speed, which is more valuable than 1-turn attack buff. You only do 1 refresh for farming? I do like freaking 10 or so refreshes a day if I'm not trying to farm. If I'm passive farming, if I'm actively farming and paying attention, it's anywhere from 20 to 30 refreshes a day. I can go through 1,000 crystals a day if I am unlucky with the fact that I've got nothing else to do except farm. I try Verobella, Teor, Chassoon, Megan, 60% win. No, don't use Chassoon. Verobella, Teor, Chassoon, Megan. Swap out Chassoon for either Raccoony or Spectra. And that's loud. Raccoony could help, and so could Spectra. Both are very viable options. Spectra's slow is great to give you more time in between dots for Veramos to cleanse. Got my pen before I dropped it. Raccoony can also just speed up your team and help cleanse and do passive healing while speeding up some people. Spectra gets focused. That is a problem. I would suggest 6-starring Spectra. I would definitely suggest Raccoony. And if not that you find that Raccoony's not good for you and you end up 6-starring him, well, he's incredibly freaking good for RTA. He's obnoxious for RTA and Arena. Chesson gets focus and makes mini-boss safer. Well, if you have the slow or the attack speed increase from Raccoony or Spectra, you should be able to loop the boss enough that it doesn't matter. The mini-boss enough that it doesn't matter. I think this little devil, the little horned devil, is gonna be a good thing to build for you. I need to build it too. Alright, and TOA hard team, including Ganymede. Need to build a map Spectra for TOA hard. Want to have Poseidon, Okinos, and Huadam. Huadam doesn't help in TOA hard. Doesn't do you any good. Map Spectra, I absolutely suggest a map Spectra. But with Poseidon, maybe. Spectra is better than Poseidon, in my opinion, for boss stages, just because of his increased damage from Special Assault. TOA hard team. 1, 2, 3. No, you have Ganymede. Don't need him. Lag. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good enough. I don't like Huadam as well, because Huadam just doesn't do anything. Sure, it saves someone if you get hit, but it's a TOA hard team. You shouldn't be getting hit. Unless it's a counter-attack stage, then you should plan for that. With Ganymede, you have so much more flexibility. You see how much louder the music just gets for no reason? Ganymede just brings in so much flexibility, because if you didn't get stuns with Veramos, you can reset Veramos. If they're all at 0 attack bar and fully stunned, you can reset Beretta for more dots. Got hit really hard, reset Bill a second heal, reset Ganymede himself. You can reset Spectra for your slow. I highly suggest always using Spectra because that slow will give you more turns to refresh and deal with everything. Alright. I've got enough crystals. Let's see if we can beat Dragon's B10 with a Chow rep. Attack, crit damage, HP. We'll try. It might not work. Wait, Astroga has Ice Mist. This actually might be better to use Astroga's. because of the fact that I can just be spewing out dots on the right side during the refreshes. I think I'm going to actually use a Stroga over top of a Chow. We'll try it. I need an HP lead skill, though. Shoot. Actually, how much resistance does this thing have? While Dam does decrease attack bar, though, and decrease attacking glancing on Despair, it's useful, but no damage. You've got a Ganymede. You shouldn't really need to. Well, no, sorry. You have Okeanos. It should be stunned. And you've got Poseidon for the full resets. Not to mention Spectre for more attack bar reduction. You should be fine. How much resistance? 21%. How much resistance do you give? 20%. That'd be 41%. That might be enough to resist some of the dots. Or I could bring in 30%. I don't have a speed lead of sorts. Don't. Thank you very much, Childish. It really made my day when I got, like, I started getting pings on my, on Discord, like, hey, dude, you need to go watch Childish's video, and I started getting PMs on, Inside Summoners where, like, dude, have you watched Childish's video? And I'm like, no. So I go and watch that, and I'm just, like, having the biggest grin on my face, and I would have recorded it, but it was, like, 2 a.m., so you wouldn't have been able to see anything anyways. But I just had the biggest grin on my face just because it made my week. And, again, I mean what I said. Thank you very much for being something that really just helps keep this community together as much as every other content creator who's built this community. Because, arguably, Summoners War may not be the best mobile game due to how much RNG and all of the bullcrap that people get upset with, RTA, and, you know, rune drops and how it sometimes feel unfair. Whereas other things like Clash Royale, you have more options to get what you want without having to put as much time into it. But it doesn't feel like there's that community there, you know? It just doesn't feel like there's a community to Clash Royale where there is one in Summoners War. And you pop in for me contemplating like 3 to 5 refresh horrible Dragon Speed 10 attempt. But I want the scroll. I'm taking a break from account reviews right now just because my throat's hurting. I'm running a resistance leader just so I can try to survive the dots one more turn. Alright, screw it, let's try it. Oh, this is horrible. I should go with the Chow rep, but I don't wanna. Definitely don't wanna. Oh man, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, I don't have any resistance. Uh-oh. Please kill someone that isn't the homunculus. We need to be putting dots down. Thankfully, this is an attack homunculus, so we should be able to survive. I should have cleansed that. I should have gave him something else to hit. Please stuns. Absolutely childish. Right. This is gonna be the worst thing I've ever heard. Okay, we got 2 despair stuns. Shannon's most likely dead if that thing takes a turn. Can we get a stun? Ugh. Yeah, I'll definitely send you my email. Alright, it's dead. Sue and Ethnon, that'd be interesting. Alright. Attack speed increase. We immediately need to set him back. Armor break's gonna... Of course we get resistance. Next is 0 accuracy. Now here's the point where I'm going with resistance. The reason why I wanted resistance on this is because I need to not get reset on this Flame Breath. I will have to do a refresh if I do get reset. Glancing hit, still got refreshed. Resistance didn't come in clutch for me. Alright, well, we got our stuns. Now we just have to survive out. Unfortunately means we just have to, we're gonna have to do a refresh a little bit sooner than normal. Well, see what we can do. I am greedy for the scroll. That's the whole point. Alright, so we lose once, but we've cycled enough that he got his passive back. Dies, refresh, we should be able to kill him since we're not going to have defense break. I do expect that we're going to have to go 3 to 5 refreshes here. Or revives. We're just going to attack bar boost. It's better than nothing. There's nothing we can really do here besides hope for defense break. Nope. 2 dots, please. Alright, good. Go for some despair stuns. Got 2. On the ones that aren't super problems, this is small ones. Small ones take a lot, take a lot of turns because they're faster. But we've got that wrong timed speed. This is DB10. This is gonna be hilarious if I clear it, but it's also gonna be really sad if I clear this. Bella needs to survive, so we're gonna purify that. Alright, we're gonna... She's fine. Living for now. Oh, man. This is just hilarious. The fact that I'm attempting this. Alright. We've got to mobilize, and we're going to try not to kill these things so we can cycle turns. Nothing I could have done about that. Speed up. Attack bar reduction is risky, because if I don't get that left tower, I'm almost guaranteeing my wipe. But if I go for Ice Mist, I can get those dots and start working down on those towers. So we're just going to go for Ice Mist. We only got 1. Left tower first. Here's where I hope for resistance. Alright, glancing. Resistance didn't do us any good there. Now this is where we use the Ice Mist. We get 1 attack bar reduction. Whole point is we need to survive until we can get another set of dots out. Homunculus should be alive for 1 more turn. Now, should throw out Ice Mist, but we have no control over it. That's enough dots. Ice Bullet Chain. Now we refresh. We're in a better state. That left tower is nearly dead. Now we just have to deal with the right tower next. We're throwing out more dots just to guarantee that left... Oh, we got fully resisted. We're gonna save Mobilize just in case, because he's gonna go before that left tower. Yeah, the 30% mark is going to be rough. I absolutely guarantee you that I'm gonna have a hard time with that. Speed boost again. Can we sacrifice Bernard for it? Nope, gotta lose Homunculus. Darn. Don't have all of our abilities off cooldown. That's saddening. But 1 more refresh that puts us at 3. We've got 2 more. We could have done better if the tower had died. Let's see here. 1 more dot. Speed up. I know I should have saved it, but... More dots come from more debuffs. Since that thing's slowed, we can actually start working on slowing down the dragon now. It's gonna require luck, but we should be alive 1 more turn, so we can throw the last set of dots out. Hopefully this lands, and now we can die with grace. So the tower's gone. Now we've got our 2 refreshes left to kill this boss, and that requires dots, 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 and dots. If not, I've wasted crystals on an old account. Oh well. We're gonna actually try to get resisted on everything. Get resisted on literally everything. This is not where I wanted it to go, like. That's horrible. Alright, well, dots, I guess. 1 dot. Attack for boost. Can we please land a slow? That's all I need is that slow. Oh my god, cue best visual.
Hey, a childish 0 and 5 in a row.
How's it going, cue best visual? Haven't seen you in like a good half a week just because of not feeling the greatest. How's it been, my friend? It's not a weak water homunculus, it's just an attack-based homunculus. I'm not landing a defense break, which is really breaking down on this homunculus. Got one more set of dots out, so it should be 10% more. Alright, now we're down to 30%. Was that the fit? Nope, this is our last revive. We're gonna throw dots out there because we have to. One more. We don't have a second chance. He's below 30%, so we have to just boost for speed now. We don't get a second chance at this. Attack bar reduction is not worth it. This is gonna be clutch if we do it. Attack bar reduce. I don't think he's below 5%. Did it! Aha! 7 minutes, 40 seconds, Dragons V10. And it's a terrible rune. We'll keep it because we don't have 5-star runes on this account. And that's how you finish Dragons B10 at level 25, guys. 50 crystals is worth LND, right? Oh, man. There's nothing really I want out of this scroll. It's an alt account. I'd actually be more happy if I don't get anything. I just wanted to do it for the purpose of doing it. But level 25 account, that's not too bad, bringing some things without runes on it. Alright, so what would benefit me out of 3 stars here? Basalt, but that benefits literally anyone. Kabilla would be nice. Camules, because it's fun. No lightning, so I expected that. It's not bad. Donna's not bad at all. Okay with it. Besides, might as well just keep the TOA team going. Or not the TOA team. The Penguins team. New cleanse, harmful effects. I mean, it's a free, it's a free cleanse. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I haven't pulled any form of cleanser on this. Yeah, he'll fit fine in here. Not building him right this moment, so into storage, but locked down for future use. I am perfectly fine with the Donna. Alright, now I've given myself some rest. Is there anyone else that need anything while I'm over on Europe, or do I need to transfer back to Global? Ah! Homegrown, I need you to go post a message over in 9823 for me so I can go take a peep at that. Take a peep at what's going on. And while we wait for you, I might as well just, Hey, Grim Reaper. Hey, not 2 hours late. Homegrown, which one? Are you... Did we do J? I can't remember. I'm too wrapped up in the fact that I just did something selfish in doing Dragons B10. That was fun, though. That was actually legitimately fun. On the last refresh, I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't have been able to do that with the Chow. Alright, you're on Europe, correct? Homegrown 23? Oh wait, why am I not autoing this? Unless, yeah, that's bottom of chat. Oh, are you on Global? For some reason I thought you were on Europe. Alright, I'll go back over to Global then. Wait. I'm confused now. Global or nah? Oh, hey, Zion Games. We've done you before. It should be pretty quick. Check my Mon's runes, tell me if they're good. Sure thing, since every time I tell you to change something and you make a change. Europe. If you're on Europe, then why haven't I seen your message yet? Rad on violent guard, speed, HP, defense. Perfect. Enough accuracy to do everything he needs for TOA, TOA hard. If you need him to be more consistent in arena, you might need more accuracy. Check out Childish's account. I'd have to go find it. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to see him in any of the top lists to go visit him. I'd have to go find him somewhere. If he's even playing while he's at work. Bella's fine. Swift. Wow, that's some pretty decent speed you got on her for a defense percent rune. I still say speed is better for her slot 2, but 187 speed for no speed slot 2 isn't bad for a Bella. And she's totally usable right now. Veramos needs to be faster. Speed him up if possible. Try to get him to 160 for right now. On Europe, go into the channel 9, 8, 2, and 3. And throw a message down. I'll get to you in a second. Veramos, I would more prefer to be faster, but he's on Violent, so it kind of makes up for it. I'm only going to do your 6 stars because it's easier. Attack or damage attack. I do not agree with this build whatsoever. A Chamomile really doesn't need to be on Violent. Just, I would definitely go with a Fatal Blade set. Because with Fatal Blade, you can definitely aim for a lot higher crit damage and higher speed because it's easier to get those sets. Lucian, unless you have a Chloe, which I don't know if you do or do not. Doing an intense extra close look. Should be a little bit quieter since I'm leaning right next to my microphone. I'm not seeing a Chloe. Lucian generally needs a little bit more speed if you're not going to run a Chloe or a Kabezanu for something to protect him. You need to... Like, there's two types of Lucian teams. There's the I go first one and done, take that first turn with faster Lucians around, 160, 190 speed if you can. Try to get both of them, like 25k damage, 30k damage. 30k is pretty high, but 25k is not as hard to do. 25k damage at 170 speed is definitely doable. 30k at 170 speed is definitely doable, but 30k at 190 speed is a lot harder to do. But 25k at 190 speed Lucians is a lot easier because of the amount of attack and crit damage you don't need. Again, I'm just going off on a ramble right now. You really shouldn't need 190 speed on Lucian if you speed tune properly. You need them to be speed tuned properly, and you only have one, so it really shouldn't matter for you right now. But a slow Lucian is a dead Lucian. Much like a slow most anything is a dead anything. Only way that a slow Lucian really works is with a Chloe and against a team with no strip. I would suggest when free rune removal pops around, see if you can put him on a fatal attack set instead of violent. I don't really think violent is too worthwhile, but I mean it can work, but... You go back to Glow, would you mind looking at your account? Absolutely! Alright, got you. Oh, it is you. Okay, so didn't know that was what your name account was. Despair Chamomile? Despair Chamomile works. I've seen it before. Alright, so what we got looking for? What are we looking for on you, Homegrown? Oh, hey, AFK Kappa. Sorry I missed that. I was, Since you're active in YouTube chat, you'll tell me what you need from this. Despair Rage are definitely better. Kumar runes, good. Alright, let's see what Kumar runes are. On Violent Energy, Speed, HP. I love that you went Speed slot 2. Speed slot 2 is, like, again, a slow Kumar is a dead Kumar. It's plus 71 speed. I hate how low of speed he is, but he's a beast monk, so he's pretty large and girthy. Not the right word there, but he's he's a big boy, so slower speed makes sense. 35,000 HP, 76. And what could we do to improve him? Speed, HP, HP. If you could slide in some crit rate, because you have some good crit damage subs, like some subtle crit damage subs, but your crit rate's so low that it doesn't really prioritize him. Overall, he's good for right now, and the only way to take him up to the next tier would be to add more crit rate into him. 6-star Rune is not a bad first choice, by the way. Because, if you've got enough, that's actually way more speed than I'd ever put on Arena. Don't put a speed on Rune. You really don't need it. But really don't need speed on Rune, just because her shield will go down. I mean, it helps, but you really don't need a lot of speed on her. But if you can go slot 2 HP, you can go from having 23,000 HP to upwards of 30-something thousand HP, which her shield benefits off of her HP. She does damage according to her max HP, and she heals based on a percentage of HP. So, more HP just makes her skills better. Will I stream tomorrow? I will not stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a shortened video. I don't know. We'll see. But Rune can farm Fame and Hell. No joke. It takes a while, but she can do it. And if you want to be super efficient, now mind you, here we go on this one. You don't have a lot of crystals, but you need to level up food, and you've got a bunch of 2 times the XP boosters from the last event going. Using Rune is not going to be a hindrance. You don't need to pound down those 13-second Water Homunculus or Alicia runs. Just use Rune, done in 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. You get some energy back from Fime and Hell. You generally only spent maybe 1 to 2 energy for that run, whereas the other one you spend 3 to 5 depending on what energy return you get. Because of how slow she is at running it, you can safely just use her, and like your energy will just not go down very fast at all. How much speed needed for Homunculus? Depends on what you're doing, Millie. Let's look at your Bastet. Plus 41 speed. Speed, HP, HP. I don't agree with the Violent set here. Mainly because these are decent runes that would be probably better off on your Bella. Or your Veramos. You need to make sure that your Veramos hits at least 160 speed currently. And if you throw in these 2 runes onto your Veramos, and that one probably, definitely this one for the speed. Unless this one has better speed on it. This one does. But if you run speed slot 2, HP, HP, and can manage to get your speed up to 160, you're perfectly fine. Need for Homunculus for GB10? I don't know. I've never used Homunculus in GB10. And definitely put this thing on Swift. The reason what you use Bastet for is much like a Bernard, which is go as fast as humanly possible. There's a dog barking outside, and I do apologize if you guys can hear that. Hopefully if I talk and continuously talk and don't shut up, maybe you won't have to hear it going the barks outside. You're gonna hear it anyways. Anyways, plus up the speed rune. I hate that it's a white rune, but it's what you got for right now. Anyways, and thank you for the host, Master Gamer. Anyways, plus up the speed rune if you get the option. He just needs to be faster. Just plus it up to, I say plus 6. Don't go any higher than that. You will find a replacement pretty quickly for this. Plus 6 is all it needs to help you do what you can do right now. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be going back over to Global, just because we got a couple more people that have been waiting very patiently. So, thank you everyone who's been waiting, everyone who's been asking. Oh, wait. We've got more people. Hold on. Cubus Visuals. Well, I have to do you. You're a longtime stream supporter. How's it going, Master Gamer? Thank you very much again for the host. So Tiana's basically like a Bernard plus plus, kind of. So the way that Tiana works in Arena that makes her so powerful is you don't have to have turn 1 to make her be effective. Because you can make her really fast. If you get turn 1, she attack bar boosts with Winds of Change. It's basically the same attack bar boost you would have gotten out of a Bernard on a much longer cooldown. Is it a longer cooldown? Yeah, it's a 1 turn longer cooldown. But you put her on Will, and you put some Swift on her, get her like 250 speed if you can. If you don't go first, well, that's too bad. Everyone else has some form of like shield offset, so that way they won't die if you don't take the first turn, or they all have Will shield. So that way when they take their turn, you then cleanse everything, all the stuns, all their buffs, all their immunity, every invincibility, attack bar boost, you Bastet, and then you amp it, and you're done. Or, you know, you bomb it, you use your Samoth, your Zyros, your whatever. Allows you to set up easy-to-do cleave teams that don't require your stripper to not be a Chiwu. You guys have seen what my Chiwu does. Just the constant leaves 4-man in Arena. Like, he has okay accuracy. I don't want to feel like going to 100, but... Tiana just for 10 million? Man. I raised that 15 million. No, I don't want a Tiana. I couldn't effectively utilize her. I would much rather kick my roommate for having a Tiana and not using it. I would absolutely love having a Tiana as well. Oh man. I haven't played... So, now I am too young by your standards, but I have played EverQuest. I have played EverQuest too. I, did game development and game programming, so, EverQuest is one of those historical games that everyone has to be taught when you do game development. But I did play EverQuest. It was a lot of fun. I liked hardcore MMOs that were just intense in the amount of effort and time that it took, and efficiencies were king. I also like just the etiquette and just how much fun it was when someone new came into the game later on and they didn't understand where to take a train. Those are always the fun days. Alright, and I was completely not looking at things. How is your vertiheal? There we go. That's what I was expecting. 80% crit rate, but that goes up by enough to give you 20% more. Looks like this is a white rune at some point, or a really low roll crit damage. Probably was a white rune, if not green, but that'll go up to give him 100% crit rate. Let's see here. This will give him 12 more speed, puts him up to 59, so 157 speed is not terrible. And he's on HP. I would definitely find a replacement for this one. I would try to switch out these 2 Despair runes for Swift runes to make them much faster, but it also depends on the rest of your team because Vertiheal's speed is situational based on the rest of your team. You either need him to be 40% faster than everyone else or the last one to go. Can you tell you about a DB10 team? Well, there's your pretty staple teams that are Vertiheal, Bellavero, Megan Sigmaris, or Theomars, some form of water damage dealer. You've got your No-Verd, Sig, Spectra, Megan, Bellavero. You've got your speed teams of Attack, Vertiheal, Galleon, Double Tark, Stella, Yaku, Teor, Lin, some form of heavy damage dealer, which are very unstable. You've got your safe but speed teams that require like a Wusa, a Velojul, some form of immunity buffer that allows you to get away without really needing a healer. But you got all of that stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna do a Google just so I don't get my facts incorrect right now. Let's see. So we got 8% crit rate on this slot 3 Despair rune, and if we replace this, it has 13 speed, but you get more speed from a Swift set. No crit rate on this, we don't lose anything. So you lose 8%. Now, if we go to... Gonna be going up to global after these. There's one more count after this. I'm doing summoners for runes, so I can go to the wiki, so I can give you concrete, not me misrepresented, misremembered. There we go. Crit rate. Primary stat crit rate, and this is a 5-star rune. Primary stat crit rate rune will go up to 47%. See ya, Childish. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll definitely send you a PM with my with the email so we can get in contact. So we've got 27% here. So we get 20% more crit rate onto this if that goes up. Puts you exactly at 100. But if you can find a Swift rune with 8 crit rate or 4 and 4 kind of split around, you'll still get your 100% and he'll be much, much faster. Again, you shouldn't focus on them. Focus on your Veramos, focus on your Giant Speed 10. Good for right now. Good for right now. Needs a little bit more speed on this one. Just try to get her onto Swift if you can on the rune removal, and get your Veramos. Get your Giant Speed 10 team up and running, and then worry about your Vertiheal for later. Vertiheal's good for right now, and he's fine for now. Alright, and Vados, I think you in chat asking, or, oh no, it might be in, which one is it? Shoot. Well, I can't just stay here too much longer. So if you want an account review, first tell me what server are you on? Are you on Global, Europe, Asia, any of the characters I can't read because I only know one language like a scrub? And 9823 right here. That's where I go to chill out. Not Global yet, but going over to Global. Anyways, if Vados doesn't really... Well, it's my friend, so I can do them whenever. Anyways, blacking out, going over to Global, since we got quite a few people who are over on Global. I did Giant Speed 10, Dragon Speed 10, that was all that I was hoping for to do on Europe. And y'all being Debbie Downer saying I couldn't get it below 30%. It's really just because there's a homunculus powerfully landing dots constantly. And, you know, 50 crystals for Adana. I'm happy with it. One, I like the Penguin Knights the most, just because they're cute. And I got a cleanser now. A cleanser situational attack bar booster. I got a lot of social points today. Alright. Need help with GB10 team for this account? Easy. Wait. You should have GB10 already done. Wow, you don't. But you're fighter too. Congratulations on that. Don't put him on violent. Don't fall into the violent trap. Rune removal days tomorrow. Don't let it suck you in. Put him on Swift for right now. Since you can't do GB10, since you need help for it, only put him on Swift. Speed, HP. Try to get him about 160 speed at 15,000 life. Bella is on Swift Focus. Put a speed slot 2 here. Don't really need any of the elsewhere. Speed slot 2. Make it faster so it heals better. Perfect for a damage dealer. Perfect speed. Just level him up some. And where is your Shannon? Do you have a Shannon or Megan? There's a Shannon. Build her speed or despair. Speed, HP, or sorry, not speed, Swift or despair. Speed, HP. You want her to be tanky enough to survive, but you want her to be fast enough to keep up your pep talk. Your team is going to be Veramos, the Shenardo combo, Shannon Bernard, Bella, Tashar. That should get you through Giant Speed 10. Ah, drop my pen again. Your Teshar is fine the way he is. It is. Definitely wouldn't be using Rage Runes if you'd have better replacements for these 2 slots, but do what you gotta do. And that should get you your Giants B10 team up and going. Now we're gonna have like 50 people that we're gonna... Oh my god. I'm in. Don't know what I'm doing for you. TOA. Need help with Molong. Alright, so we'll just look at Molong. Since you're only just asking for Molong. And yes, Kappa, I did do Asia earlier today. There's only 2 people I need to look at. Molong. Molong, I generally want to say Violent, Speed, HP on all the subs and some speed, or HP, Speed and all the subs, with decent accuracy, because you need him to strip with Dragon's Dance and chance of landing, you know, a stun on a 30% chance. Definitely put some accuracy in him, but don't make it your focus. Reckless Assault is great because it can just chunk things. Or Swift Will. Swift Will is also good. With Speed, HP. Both are viable options. The reason why I'm preferring Violent here is because if he Reckless Assaults into something and leaves it with, like, you know, the good 30% left, right? Then he can Violent proc and kill it immediately. Thank you very much for whoever just subbed or followed. I clicked on the wrong icon so I didn't get to see who it is, but we'll see it when it comes across. Han. I'm gonna call it Han. Thank you, Han. Looks like he has a decent Dragons team already. I think Violent or Swift are both your options. 220 speed, that's a good goal to aim for. Alright, Realm, what do you need? Need help who to 6-star in a TOA team. Stuck on 70. Gotcha. Since you're next in order. Also, it says it's going to be raining here in maybe 1 or 2 hours, or 17 minutes to 1 hour. I'm going to check weather just to make sure. It's not raining. We have a thunderstorm warning going out right now, and if the thunderstorm gets pretty bad, I might have to stop stream early. No, it looks like it's going to miss us. It's just going to be light stuff. If the thunderstorm was too bad, then way too rough off. That is a Fairy King. Alright, TOA normal team, and you're having a hard time with 70 while you have this guy. Some ain't right here. Alright. What's the new event? Free rune removal? Noel, it's a spend the energy, get the rewards event. Yeah, Forsaken's got it. But so you're gonna have this here guy named Beretta. You do the thing and the stuff with the pointy staff. He's got 53 speed, enough accuracy, not a lot of HP, but that's fine for right now. He does have the defense. Then you're gonna run Mav. Needs to be the slowest person on your team, but not slow. If you have Violent Runes, I would highly suggest putting them on him. When I initially cleared TOA normal, I bought white trash Violent Runes from the shop for my Mav. He just needs to be fast, and that's basically it. Woundhawk. I cannot read that. What emulator do I use for Summoner's War? I use this wonderful thing called my phone, mirrored to my PC. I don't actually emulate Summoner's War, surprisingly enough, but I'm looking forward to maybe trying to pick up a tablet so that way I can run it with a little bit higher resolution. Because the only problem I have with running the mirrored is that I can't make a high resolution for stream. But thankfully I get it to work. Despair on him isn't the best option, mainly because he's already going to be stunning everyone. I would say Swift if you can't get him on to Violent. Reason why he needs to be on Swift is because you need to loop Angry Wave as fast as possible. So get him as fast as you can. Speed, HP, accuracy if you have to. But speed, blah, and accuracy. Get him 45% accuracy, as much speed as you possibly can. He shouldn't need HP, shouldn't get hit, right? The way that he works is he needs to go after your Spectra. Spectra should be on Swift, speed, blah, and blah, with 45% accuracy. Up your Spectra's accuracy. Your team is going to be Beretta, Bella, Spectra, Mav, and Dark Taoist. Do not awaken Dark Taoist. Do not awaken Dark Taoist if you're only going to use him for TOA. 15% increased crit rate is not a good thing. Is not a good thing at all. So Serious Might, here's what... So put him on Swift when free rune removal comes around tomorrow. 45% accuracy, as much speed as possible. Speed, blah, and blah. Accuracy percent here if you have to. Mav, speed, blah, and blah. Slowest on your team. Violent is helpful. 45% accuracy is super nice. Good morning, Neon. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. Is Gildong better than Woundhawk? Yes and no. Woundhawk has 2 stuns, a self-attack speed buff, and they both have the same stun. Woundhawk has no element disadvantage, so he will land his attack down and glancing if he crits more often. Gildong still stuns if he glances. Gildong brings an armor break, which is why Gildong is better in some cases. But if you're bringing Bella like your team is going to be, then no, he is not better. You have a tournament thing starting in next 10 minutes? I'll do you next. Build him faster, build him faster. These two are fine. Make him faster as well. Higher accuracy on the latter 3. On Spectra, Mav, and Taoist. Mav and Taoist can stay at 5-star. Spectra will do better damage to Special Assault when he's 6-star, so do him next. You are playing on EU server? Global right now. That should do you all of TOA. And once you get to TOA 100, you can still use Woundhawk. Or you can also switch in, instead of Woundhawk, switch in Veramos. Both are viable options for 100. Hey, Wicked Flame. That'll complete you. I need to get Forsaken. What do I need for you, Forsaken? DB10, Raid 5 since it cleared TOA Heart. Alright. Come back to everyone else above it. Sorry we're cutting in line. Forsaken's a long-time stream goer, and I don't want to keep him waiting since he's got things in 10 minutes. Raid 5. She's good for raids. Like all of the elemental raids as well. Didn't mean to click on him. Good for raids as well, due to collapse. Good for raids. New Mihang. We need a cleanser here. Do you have Delphoy? No. Frontline makes life easier. Definitely use him. Alright, so build yourself a Lisa if you want to use a Lisa. You got Lisa as an option. You also... Did I just see a duplicate Bastet? I sure did. So build your Lisa. Run Velagil Diaz Frontline, which will give you that, plus Lisa for backline. Should give you 2 cleansers. Colleen... Where are you, Colleen? Colleen should be able to nearly solo heal. If you need a different healer, run Konami instead of Lisa. Then you have your options on either these 2 for backlines. I would definitely use Xiaolin. Just does so much damage. Yeah, but I wouldn't use Dark Bounty Hunter just because he's got paper for stats. Like 8,000 HP base is just incredibly low for being a support monster for what you're doing. Like, he just has way too low of base stats to be used as good as, say, Elisa, who has almost the same base stat HP as him at 5-star, unawakened. Marcin, the event is spend energy, get stuff. Is it 9853? It's 9823. Typed it out for you. But Xiaolin for damage, Wall also is a good damage dealer, makes things safer. So frontline's gonna be Diaz, Velojul, Lisa, Hua, Jalin, Colleen. If you need another healer, swap out the Lisa for a Konamiya. What server? I'm on global. What was the last thing you asked for? There's two things. I missed one of it. DB10. You should already be able to do DB10. You're probably asking for a speed team. Speed DB10. Attack. Attack vertical. Attack HP attack. 100% crit rate. 160 speed. 2000 attack. Stella. Builder for DB10. Double Tark. Galleon. Done. DB10 been made. The event in EU starts in 2 days. So switch him over to be an attack vertical if you don't use him elsewhere. 160 speed, 2000 attack, 100% crit rate. Anything goes, doesn't need to be violent, doesn't need to be swift. Whatever you can do to get those stats. Stella needs to be faster, built on swift or violent. Speed, crit damage, attack. Try to aim for 200 something speed or so. 85% crit rate, as much crit damage as possible, and attack. He's stat hungry as all get out. Galleon needs more speed. Just needs him to be faster. Swap that to an attack percentage. He needs to do damage. Tark. Speed, crit damage, attack. Needs more attack, needs more crit damage, and just more crit rate. But he needs to be about near 1800 attack, 85% crit rate, 160 speed, 150 to 160 crit damage minimum. Have fun at your tournament, man. Alright. Okay, we've done that one. Just need an account review. Okay, level 31 account, those are pretty quick. Do you need accuracy on Mav? You do not, but it is helpful because if you need to... Thank you for joining the stream, by the way, Forsaken. Have a very good tournament. Do well. If you don't have accuracy on Mav, he will get his taunt resisted a lot, and that's unfortunate and sad. Sorry about that. Speed, defense, attack. Switch this to an HP percent rune, and she'll be good for right now. Make him faster. Look for more speed subs. Get her onto the revenge vampire runes. HP, 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 defense. As she's fine for right now. You've got some nice monsters. She'll be very good later. Great for immunity if you need it. Interesting. Never found a use for it, but maybe one day. Awesome for TOA. Keep him. Great for fun Guild War offense comps way later in time. Work on your Veramos, my friend. See ya, High C. Hope to see you again very soon. DB10. Check them along. Help with the TOA. Need help with GB10 team? Just look at Mons in general. Sure thing, since it's free rune removal day tomorrow. Definitely gonna go over that. GB10, Veramos, Bernard, Bella, Shannon, Charlotte. There's your Giants B10 team. If Charlotte dies too often, put in Darian if you have to. I don't like him as an option. Gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. Veramos needs to be faster. Speed, HP, HP. Get rid of the HP flats. Bella needs to be nothing. She's good where she is. Speed, HP, HP. Perfect. Bernard needs to be faster. Speed slot 2, my friend. And then he's good. Shannon is good for right now. Again, try to replace that at some point. Attack, attack, attack. Good for right now. Try to squeeze in maybe some HP subs. Just a little bit to keep her alive. But I think you should be fine once free rune removal day passes you by. you're pretty set up. Might need a 6-star, one or two new monsters for like that. I would definitely a 6-star Charlotte next because she's an attacker. She does more damage, and then also Bella. Should be able to with free removal. What should I use? Sure thing. Definitely get to you, Toys 21. You're right there on the list. I see you. GB10, Veramos, Bernard, Shimate, Shannon, Bella. Have a hard time with that? You can either use Brand or Delphoid to make yourself tankier. Emma is also a viable option. So is Konamiya. But I definitely suggest at the standard 4, which are the Veridion and the Shenard combo. And then you've got an open slot for your damage dealers, which could be Shimate. Or you can bring in a support as Delphoid, Undyne, or Ninetail Fox. If you don't plan on using this Orang for immediate fusion, she does work in GB10. Brand is there if you cannot, through using a damage dealer, survive it. Now, same with Undyne, gives you much more utility, but not a lot of damage. I say Shimate just because you can double up on the chance for glancing and the attack speed down in case Shannon misses. So you've got your core 4, make your pick. Alright, need help with everything. Stuck in GB10, DB10, but you're level 50 with a Molong. Let's see what we got going on. That's what... Skipped over me. I need GB10. I'll be right back to you. I promise. I'm sorry I skipped over you. I'll be right back. We've got a Molong and a Huadam. Fuse of Veramos. Just gonna say that now. Fuse of Veramos. Your Giant Speed 10 team will be Veramos, Bella, Orochi. Because of the dots he just poops out. Orochi, Huadam, either Megan or Shannon. Other than that, you're fine. You're good to go. Definitely look at building a Bernard and Shannon. They help out a lot. I cannot overstate how much Bernard helps everything. He makes your GB10 teams faster, makes your Arena Mons faster, and makes your Rift of the World Blue Beast, the Blue Rift, faster. Wait, I can chart... Match your... I could charge people for advice? Wait a second, what? Did I look at this one? Need speed or at least quick DB10, GB10 as well as TOA. Okay, that's probably you. Yeah, but your priorities, Toys 21, it should be Veramos first, and then after that you build a Bernard and Shannon or Megan. Those will be indispensable to you for a very long while. Charlotte's Runes. Attack or damage attack, 70%, blah, blah, and blah. Good stats here, 7140. A little slow, but she's an attacker, so that's okay sometimes. Depends on if you pair her with a, like, Megan or Bernard. Good speed on both of them for right now. Giant Speed 10 speed team is going to be easier for you to get into. If you run... Now, hear me out, and just... And check out Charlotte's slot 5. Okie dokie. Ooh, shiny. Nice 30% crit damage. Is that... That can't be a quad roll because of the defense 20, but that's a nice triple roll, isn't it? Or is that a quad roll? It's a good rune. For speed, Dragon Speed 10, or not Dragon, Giant Speed 10, you're going to want to run something along the lines of fix your Hua to survive a couple hits. Actually, no, you have a Charlotte. You shouldn't need it. Veramos Leader, Galleon, Charlotte, Lucian. And if you want to be super secure, throw in a Wusa. But if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, throw in another wind damage dealer, such as Herelsvelg. There's your options right there. Stella works too because of the branding. So that's your general options. Oh, it's a quad roll, 30%. That's a very nice 30% rune. Thank you, Toys, for the sub. Toys21. But if you want it to be a speed team, but really safe, Wusa makes everything incredibly easy. And this is what I'm going to tell you for your... do you use a Nox app player? Nope, I use my phone. So, if you want a consistently good Dragon's B10 speed team, I'll actually demonstrate since we're on my global, which is my main. Vertheal, Wusa, Galleon, a Tark, and like a Yaku, or 2 Tarks work fine too. It'll be about 1:40 to 2 minutes, which isn't a super speed team, but it's not bad considering it's a very good security team. But Wusa is the key to incredibly safe Dragon's B10 speed teams. I mean, they're not the fastest speed teams, but they're faster than 2 minutes. And the only way you can probably make it faster is a Yaku. Just because Yaku, once the immunity lands up, Yaku will just go through it anyways. Oh, hey, Nangrum, right? No, that's not Nangrum, it's Han-Nam. That really should have been an H, so it can have been an anagram. It just forwards same forwards as it is backwards. Take a breath. So, got another event. It's called the Cobalt Bombers Speed Race event, or Energy Race, whatever. You spend 2,000 energy to get all of these rewards. Spend 2,000, get an L&D scroll. That's it. Nothing else in this event. It's a small event, should be done in a few days. What stats do you need for TOA Hard 100? I don't even need to look at your monsters. But... you need 45% accuracy, about 180 speed minimum, and about 20,000 health. That's it. Just need a speed GP10 team and a TOA team. I have the same mons as Forsaken. Charlotte slot 5 as well. I thought it was funny. Thank you for in advanced. B. How about a speed DB10 team to 6-star DQ, but how do you think I should rune him? Back and forth for moon sets. Advice for our 4 teams. Alright, we'll get to you guys in just a second. I want to demonstrate a few things. So, rune sets are very important, but stats are the most important thing with UQ. This is how my UQ is ruined. He works just fine in Dragon's B10. If he was on Fatal or Rage, he would do better, but 160 speed, 1800 attack, 85-ish% crit rate, and 150 minimum crit damage. As all water damage dealers should be ruined for Dragon's B10. So we're going to bring in an attack Vertiheal, a Wusa, a Violent Tark, a Yaku, and Galleon. What time is it here? 2:04. But R3 advice is pretty straightforward. R4 is also pretty straightforward. R5 is really the tricky one. My turn order is completely out of whack. My Vertiheal goes in between basically everyone. Well, it goes before my Tark because my Tark is slow. I might fix it tomorrow. Don't know yet. Time to loot. Spear Pierce. Wish of Immortality. Doesn't matter what happens. No one's gonna die from it. Whoa, dropped my pen. Honestly, the more I think about it, Galleon isn't really needed here. Because he only gives attack buff, and once immunity's down, you're kind of screwed. What if I used Kali, the Fire High Elemental, as another source of good damage? That would speed this up with it being pretty safe. We lost out on our defense break, but it's not going to be there for very long anyways. Double resistance. Definitely building Kali instead. Because it gives us the same attack boost, gives us a speed boost too, so we can hit more often. Like, with Wish of Immortality, with Wusa, there's no threat of dying here. And I think Kali would actually do much better once the immunity's down. I don't know about the initial stages, but we'll have to see. Wish of Immortality again. Group Hunt. Like, this isn't the fastest team you've ever seen. But it does its job, and Yaku, since even though we don't have an armor break, still ignores defense. So there's really no worry about losing or being slow. It wasn't the fastest time. Could have had more ignore defense procs, but 2 minutes for a near 100% team. I have seen it fail once out of about 70 refreshes. But with Kali, I guess I'll keep it. But that's what I mean, is just Wusa makes it so incredibly safe. And basically do whatever there. Ow. Keep smacking my pop filter. Alright, need help with R3. Pretty straightforward. Chances are it's just going to be tell you to get more runes. Colleen is fast enough on Swift. Violent is going to be better for her in case she gets stunned. I have seen Emma used in R3. I have never personally used Emma in R3. You need to build this guy to be faster and tankier on Violent, if you can. If you cannot do Dragon Speed 10 to get your Violent runes, do not do R3 yet. Someone tells me you don't have all the runes or the skills up. If you farmed a Diaz, I'd really hope you did. You can use him as a frontliner. With the Diaz as front. Diaz Fire Panda gives you your front line. His Huge Wang. Him, and Colleen for backline. If my Huge Wang isn't doing any good, throw in Emma instead. TOA or Dragons first. Both are, it's your choice. You can go straight to TOA after you've got your Swift and Despair runes, or you can go straight to Dragons and go with Violent runes. I only had one Violent member on my team, and that was Bella when I finished TOA normal for the first time, and I got those from the shop. I didn't do Dragon Speed 10 until after TOA normal. What's the game channel? 9823. Our 4 team. A little bit more tricky. Happy Friday! Happy Friday, Callie. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so... R4, you've got options here. Kind of. I hope... Sakith, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Definitely needs to, if you got a Diaz aerial frontline is super duper powerful, especially if you can get him onto Nemesis. But aerial Diaz frontline just makes healing a lot easier. Colleen backline, some form of cleanser or 2 cleansers, and then your Hua. You probably don't have it since you've got a 6-star Darien. So aerial Darien frontline, Colleen, a cleanser of sorts, so probably Konamiya. So Colleen, Konamiya, Hua, and possibly Stella. If you're having a hard time surviving, throw in Wusa. And thank you to whoever just subbed. Vero and my 246 runes are HP defense accuracy. Is that alright for GB10? Sorry to butt in. A1, A11 Woodzer. It's okay. I prefer speed on him, though. If he can survive, then it's fine. But more speed is generally better. You just got a lot of monsters to build for R4, my friend. Need help with GB10. Light Rift Beast, easy enough. It takes less time than GB10. Suggestion, so we'll do that. And then we're going to take a break after these last 2 accounts. I'm just going to play the game and relax for just a short little while. Throat's starting to dry out. That's 1. That's 2. She does the work. He helps. Definitely her for backline. Because while he's just great for every non-water rift raid. Let's see here. We've got Huahe for it. Now we have a defense break here. She brings defense break as well. We could also bring Beth. Or, well, depends on your child if he's built that way. She can bring a brand, which makes... But she's a multi-hit, so you're going to be more of bringing her for the utility unless you have someone else to bring a brand for you. Let's see here. Definitely go bring TOA and Theomars. They hit hard. She, since she only has 1 target hit, when it's in Groggy, will just dump damage out. Bring her for potentially armor break, but I don't know. You need someone... Is she on Vampire? Yes, she can frontline. So have her in the front line of things. Maybe. But you definitely need her to be in the back line. She's too squishy to... maybe. Don't know. It's up to you. But I would definitely put Xiaolin on the front line just to squeeze more damage. Huahe back line. Every single damage dealer you can. Xiaolin and Rakan front line. Those 2 will do pretty decent damage. And then you just throw in... on your back line, Huahe, Xiaolin, TOA, and probably Theomars. I think that'll do fine. I think that'll do you just fine. Helping DB10 that, but we gotta go over to this guy because of needs help with Giants B10. Stuns. Okay. She's gonna be useful. I'm gonna say use it. First up, Fuse of Eremos. Just gonna say that now. Fuse of Eremos. Speed slot 2. Get a better rune. Find one from Scenario or do Giants B6. Get him a little bit more HP. Despair. Defense HP. Ditch these flat stats. I know you need to complete the set, but it's not worth it right now. Do Giants B6. Where's your Lapis at? Or did you just never... Did you feed off your Lapis already? If so, this guy's fine instead. So, Veremos, Bella... I don't think you should need a Bernard. Veremos, Bella, Shannon, Diana... Orochi should be your Giants B10 team. You're just gonna have to work on fusing. Hey, Chris Box. Light Rift. Build Helia if you have her. Maybe I will. Help with DB10 and Rift 4. DB10 shouldn't be too hard for you. If you're Fighter 3, you should be got enough rune quality to move into Dragon's B10. Ah, because you don't have any water monsters that are, like, not a lot of water monsters compared to, like, you're wind heavy. And that's not good for dragons. Good. Not good. More speed. Max this rune out. Give her 11 more speed and she'll be fine. Good, good. Not seeing a verti-heal. So what we do instead is we put a put in Veramos, Bella, Spectra. Megan, if you have her built, what you do. Needs more accuracy. Needs more accuracy. Get up to 45 to 55. But definitely aim for 45 to 55% accuracy. Still keeping that speed, but a lot more HP on these things. She's gonna need to survive a bit better. I know you use her for arena, but still. Get and build yourself a Spectra. He's easy to get, farmable, secret dungeon, all that fun stuff. The slow is going to be very, very useful, and then throw in, say, Hua or something. Some form of water damage dealer. Xiaolin might work, but she's too random, and she might get herself killed from hitting the side crystals. I would suggest building and fusing a Sigmarus. R4, don't really see a lot of monsters. This one's useful, this one's useful, she's useful. Build a Colleen. Build Colleen, build a Diaz if you got it, or a Darien if you do not. Fire Panda for frontline. Then figure out your other one cleanser, Konamiya or something. But R4, you're generally going to run probably these four, using Emma for a heal in the glancing. Frontlining Diaz or Diaz or Darien in some form of Panda. That'll be your R4. Yeah, but do dragons first. Absolutely dragons first. Main on EU just got Dark Unicorn. Runes. I don't know, let me Google it. Summoners War Dark Unicorn. Which is Alexandria. Alexandra, not Alexandria. Stuns and stuff. Shit's 30%, 20% for everyone else. Reflects 30% of the received damage back to the enemy. Transforms, human form skills. Still got that stuns. All enemy attacks on enemies increase the target's chance of landing glancing. Decrease the attack bar for 2 turns. Ooh, that's shiny. Increase your attack bar by 25% with each attack you hit with a critical hit. So I'm looking for some form of violent speed, HP. Lots of HP, right? Then put in some crit rate, because if you crit with that AoE attack power, you get an immediate another turn, allowing you to go into your transformation again. Back into your other side. But I really don't know the suggestions. People are just generally... She's okay, I guess. I don't know, you'd have to figure out what to do with her. I don't know what to do with Alexandra. C1 defense. Well, let's see what she's got. Been talking non-stop for nearly 3 hours now. My throat is sore and dry, but it's what I gotta do, man. Whoa. Just drop my thing. Rush Hour is gonna probably be like Arena. I wouldn't. Wish you had a permanent. Arena, Rush Hour C1, Arena Juno. Pick your poison. Arena Juno things. Arena Juno Diaz, and like, be nice if you had like a. Well, Annabelle can work. They'll assume she's on Nemesis, so they'll just ignore the team. Or you could run just Teor as your lead skill, just to give Rena that 5,000%, 5,000 more HP. Another thing you could do for scary arena defense is throw Zyros in there somewhere. C1 defense. Frigate's not fast enough to be reliable without a high speed lead. And not to mention just Will Runes breaks a frigate galleon combo pretty easily. Oh, one sec. My toes are cold. There we go. Put a blanket over my toes. Now my toes shall be perfectly toasty. And you're in a tough spot. You're gonna probably just have to go with the stall bruiser team of Juno, Camilla, Annabelle, and Ritesh or something. You're gonna just have to go for the bruiser comp. Just because it's you want to deter. I'm not seeing the super scary ones. Like any form of beast monk is nice, which Ritesh is. Problem is he's lutionable. But you put in that Juno in there to kind of scare off the Juno and Camilla, trying to scare off a double Lucian amp. And then, I don't know. You just have to be able to scare them away. Yeah, you have to make it anti-Lucian, which is gonna have to possibly bring in Arnold. Oh god, no, let's not bring that meta back. Arnold doesn't work. Chloe doesn't help because they'll just bring a stripper or they'll bring a cleave comp. Like, Chloe's good for anti-Lucian, but again, easily countered by either a cleave comp. Like, the point of a Chloe team, and I just can't get this point across well enough, the point of a Chloe team is you need to be able to do something with that one turn of invincibility. Like, if you cannot wipe their team in, like, or severely maim their team in that one turn of invincibility, then she didn't do anything for you. Juno, Chloe, Ritesh, and Camilla. That's gonna be the best I can give you right now. Yeah, Juno, Chloe, Ritesh, Camilla. That's what I agree with. And now there's even more people. Even more. What is your current defense? Close. Just put Juno in. Guild defense or conk as well, please, good sir. Sure thing. Oh crap! Today's Friday. I need to change my guild defense. Whoops. Guild war defense. Sierra, Orion, Perna, Team 1, OP, second team, Kamoon, Chasoon, Theomars. Cop-outs. Easiest answers. There's a reason why they work and are so widely used. A lot of monsters to pick from, though. I literally is the most generic comps I can give you. They work very well, mind you. CORI and Perna is incredibly... CORI and Perna is just incredibly rampant in GW, a D, and I don't hit those because I don't have a counter for them yet. I mean, now I Galleon, Orion, Okeanos them, but still. Juno Fire Oracle is very good, more usable late the farther in the game you go. Yeah, Sierra Orion Perna is always annoying. Congrats on your second Zyros, my friend. I'm just gonna give you those two default comps. Tell me what I should use as AD. What do you got current as your AD? Perfect. Keep that. Hold on one sec. Since you probably want to try to, if you can, hold. We have to see your mons. I think you could probably hold Fighter 1. But, let's see here. Defense. Benar, Veramos, Bella, Hathor, and Vertiheal. Even if that doesn't win, it'll at least scare away some of the people and keep you in Fighter 1, which is all that you should be in. If not, keep your farming defense like you have right now. And thank you, Ba, for the follow. Sorry, I'm hunching over. I need to sit up and regain my posture. Stuck on 56 for TOA hard and maybe R4 if I have some comps. We'll look at TOA 56. R4 is just about a team composition, and there are tons of guides everywhere for that. The Queen's Corgi. Fire Oracle is incredibly weak early on, but it becomes more useful later on. Alright, let's see here. Poseidon has too much crit rate to be used for 56. Second Triton, not worth it. Please. Oh, cool, you have one of the stick boys. Whoa, too much crit rate on that. But let's see what we can do. Do you have a Spectra? You do, enough. Where's Beretta at? No Baruti? Yeah, you're Baruti. Diva Stripper is pretty scary because you don't know how fast they are. Exactly. Any Mav? Or is he in the... There's Mav. Needs to be faster. Make Mav faster. See, Beretta is at 161 speed. Woundhawk is at 163 speed. Spectre is at 1.5 billion speed. But your Mav ain't fast enough, yo. Make your Mav 160 speed on Violent. Speed, just put a speed slot 2 here. For your Woundhawk. Doesn't look like he's got max skills yet, which sucks. But get him onto Violent Revenge, perfect. Up his speed, up this rune, make him faster. The faster he is, the more chance he has to keep things stunned. And for the last one, bring Bella. Should do you fine. Now for, like, Poseidon would work, but I don't want him to be used as a slower, because he'll get counterattacked, whereas Spectre doesn't need to hit them to slow them. R4, Xiaolin works pretty well. Colleen, frontline with the Panda. Build a Mihang for a cleanser. Diaz is in there somewhere, I think. Maybe. If you didn't get a Diaz, I feel sorry for you, but then you can replace him with a Fire Panda or Darien. Well, we have that. Sorry. Fire Panda, replace him with a Darien if you don't have a Diaz. And then backline a Hua. Hua, Shaolin, Colleen, Mihang backline, Panda Darien or DS frontline. Done and done. Which Rift Beast do I think is easiest? Depends on your monsters. It's okay, Solitary. I understand you. I personally, at the time when I started, was Water Beast. Just because of the monsters I had. And then Fire Beast became easier as I started building more water monsters. I still personally think the water one is the easiest out of all of them. The wind one is technically the easiest because you'll have more supports built faster. I hate these two ones. I just don't care about them. Anyways, I got it done anyway without needing to do those too much. So not too much of a problem. No, DS missed the HOH because phone was dead. Alright, then use a Darien. That's fine. The only difference between DS and Darien, besides DS's passive is a little bit stronger, is that DS's passive applies to him, and Darien's passive does not apply to Darien. Right. Gotta go set my Guild War defense. Which means I need to go get people out of storage. Whoops. You can SS fire, but nothing else. Again, it really depends on your monsters. And to storage you guys go. Gonna need Wusa. Gonna need Okeanos. Gonna need Kamoon. That should be fine. Aw. Are you still in it, or is it a eliminations round? Alright, Forsaken. Alright. Cancer combo 1. Cancer combo... Not you. Cancer combo 2 incoming. Done and done. Defense is probably a better idea, but more accuracy means more stuns and crap. Stripper it removes buffs. That is correct, yes. Yeah, good enough. Team looks obnoxious, but doesn't look like they'll win the speed game. So, like, they'll get off the Chloe will do her thing. If I speed lead, if I just, well, I'm just gonna Will Runes this team to death. Perna doesn't have Will Runes, but that's fine. If Perna dies, Perna comes back. Okay, you know, should reset their Perna. Laser beam. Alright, well, we're set then. English is not an easy language. That's definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. Saying stuff like that also doesn't help. Another bomb. Yep. You're dying this turn, so that way we don't have to deal with that. And now their most threatening thing is gone. Absolute Zero's not gonna do them any good. Yeah, just deal with them next. Some freezes, but that's okay. We've got Polar Ore. There's no damage on this team anymore. Ooh, ooh. Wait, that might kill. Nah, didn't crit. I am so hungry. Thinking since today's Friday, it might be fun to do something. Noel, I mean, the event can be done in one day, is what I'm saying. It's a finish it in one day event, like the last few ones. Which I'll probably finish it in the first few days. Harmless Prank. Time to loot. Bye-bye to Perna. Perna come back. We're gonna just go for the immediate stuns because it's more important. We're gonna strip off buffs just in case Perna Violent procs now. Looking for that Elemental King. Solid, but not complete. Increase cooldown. Go for the kill on their threat. Okay, one down. You can have the armor break back, my friend. Oh, I glanced. Yeah, we'll just keep it stunned. And all done. Easy enough. I feel like we can get away with squalling this. I feel like we can get away with squalling Team 1. Unless they're on Will Runes. If they're on Will Runes, I am so screwed. So they shouldn't be fast at all. So if I bring that... I don't know, is this a better option than bringing a Squall Mara? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this, because we'll have... Now that's too many debuffs, though. Rakan will be on Will, and I'm not attempting to kill Rakan. First things first is I'm gonna squall off the Arnold, because no matter what he does... If I bring this team, they'll focus Perna first, kill the Perna once, the revive will happen. We're definitely gonna go with Rakan here. But do I want No, we have to bring Perna. He needs the second life. We'll see what'll happen. I know Rakan will be on Will, but we're not aiming for Rakan off the start. And even if Rakan's on Will, we might be able to pop him very quickly. Okay, so we need to just deal with these things initially. How much health does this thing have? Because I might be able to... Alright, we're going to aim for him, hurt her a lot, and then finish up with Perna on that one. Okay. Now he's just going to do his thing. He's going to hurt Perna, if not kill it. Ugh, so close. Perna's back. Now I get to play the game of beat the ever-loving crap out of this thing. Jerk face, that hurts. One violent, please. There we are. And punch him in the face, because it's just an Arnold. No strip on that team. Go for Diaz, whatever. They'll all just die. Diaz first, just because we don't need to deal with his passive. And now we don't have to worry about his passive. Well, I should oh, he's got counter. I'm gonna be on triple. Ooh. Uh-oh, you don't do that. You fight. Okay. So Wind Panda is basically not going to do damage anymore. Unless well, the Violent Proc fixes that. No, let's see here. Let's go for Wind Panda. Let's try to just deal with... resisted. That's fine. The armor break's not too bad. Again, we'll just probably taunt him. He was going to use Calm Mind anyways, probably. I'll just get rid of that. He's going to Calm Mind if he's fully skilled up. If he doesn't, it doesn't matter. There's our armor break. There's his dead. Whee! Triple proc. Triple proc Panda. Our Wind Galleon for GB10. Shimate. It's getting dark out. It might actually start raining soon. No armor break. That's whatever. They'll win. Will we ever get a light Ifrit? Probably not. It's probably a running joke at this point. I think we probably won't. I can't Wind Panda this. They have too much strip up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit any of the upper echelons that we got going on. Wait, hold up, hold up. That's yellow. Why is it red now? And this is how you're supposed to transmog a Rakan. Just put hearts on everything. I don't think I can fight these guys. Ugh. No. We'll just... excuse me. I'm gonna just go and look at this. That's his highest rank? I don't have a Katarina. I can't Katarina it. Haven't ever bothered to build one. And now we hope for no resistance. All right, cool. Goodbye to that guy, and we're done here. Armor break him. Doesn't matter what we do now. Thwomp right to the face. And we're done here. Easy. Builder, she's really good in Guild Wars. I have to, you know, go and, you know, fuse one of those things. That's a lot of strip on that team I'm thinking about now. But that's a very much dead aerial. Why am I lagging? Who's texting me? Jesus, the lag. Phone is starting to... It's not getting too warm. It's just people are texting me at this point. That needs to stop. Get out of here. Shoo. No reviving. No reviving. Not allowed. Go to sleep. Play Poketown? Maybe. I'm gonna wake her up and then beat her around again. Actually provoke her again. Ah. Ha 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 ha. Beat up the bed a day. Aw, I was hoping I could put her back to sleep. Oh wait, still got the chance. Aw. I should have tried to sleep her. Just, oh hey, look at that. Hey! Have fun staying asleep forever. I promise you it's only like a 35% activation rate. Oh my god, it's only a 35% activation rate. Guys, I promise. Oh, there's Serenity. Hey, Bully Mick, welcome back. Oh, there's Ariel. Now she takes her additional turns. She gets all the turns that we just slept her for, so it's no worries. All the monkey procs. Go back to sleep. Alright, get out of here. We didn't want to see you the first time. We don't want to see you now. Don't calm mine, just kill her. Guys, just kill the thing. This is why I hate auto with this team, because they'll just take forever to kill things. Instead of just, you know, don't put up your buffs, kill the thing, and the fight's over. Or, you know, violent proc too. That works. That works just as well. Well, that was Guild Wars. Shame I can't hit anyone higher than that, but did what I did. Don't think we're gonna win this one. We don't have the people that can hit these kind of people. We don't have the manpower for this. Oh. Did I buy anything that I care about from Guild Shop this month? Bought that. I don't think I can get another legendary scroll with pieces if I, because next summon date is on the 25th, or 3 weeks from right now. Buy 5 of those. It wouldn't be enough. Not worth it. I'll just save for flags. Anyways, guys, we've got Willy as our last person that we really need for account reviews. I might end it there. Throat is starting to get really sore, and it looks like we are going to have a pretty serious thunderstorm after all, judging by how dark it is out now. See Chavon. Let's chat. 9823. What account? Oh, what? Oh, not account. What server are you on? Willy. I forget. There's so many people I have to talk to every. It's not that. I'm just making excuses for not taking the effort to really try hard to remember. Alright. Meg and Arya. Like, I know who Arya is, but who's Meg? Megan? Dice Magician? Mav. Okay. That's easier. Oh, she was TOA normal. I have an Arya for TOA. 100. Spare, speed, HP, HP. Perfect. Perfect accuracy. More speed would be nice, but don't have to. Mav on violent is better if you can, but that's fine where you are right now. Actually, you should be able to do it. You just need to, you know, try again if you're having a hard time. Hey, Zik. How's it going? You mean Hua? Runes are Hua is speed, crit damage, attack. Crit damage is more important than crit rate, but you still need to get that crit rate. Look for it in subs. Either on Swift or Violent. Revenge is a great offset for her. Hexa Swift is probably not your best bet. Try to look for either Swift runes, not Swift runes, Revenge or crit rate runes. Finally defeating DB10 kinda stably. Congratulations! I finished DB10 at level 25 on my Europe account. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna be ending this here pretty soon. Just giving you guys a heads up. Throat's basically gone to a desert now. Just want to go turn in the last things on this event. Bingo! Oh yeah, by the way, Secret Dungeon is open in 8 minutes. Farm it if you want it. I'm gonna farm and keep at least one, but I'm probably gonna farm like 10 to 20 like I normally do. Since, you know, that's how I normally run about on weekly SDs. Because reason why I farm about 10 to 20, if not more of these things, is one, with Homunculus, you can probably solo it. And he'll solo it in about 2 minutes. But if I throw in Galleon, they'll solo it in about a minute. Then I just throw in a bunch of free food to level up, probably 2 stars. And then that way I make additional 3 stars so I can get rid of these things. Kuros or Moran, both are fine. Honestly, it's whatever, it's preference for you. Anyways, guys, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna be heading out. And take a nice Friday afternoon break. I also have paperwork I gotta sign. And thank you very much, Nicholas Case and Brandon Rutch for the subs. And Leo Joe. Anyways, guys, thanks everyone so much for watching. Everyone who's new, welcome to the channel. I hope to see you guys again soon. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I make videos on Tuesday and Thursdays sometimes. Have a new thing that I'm going to be doing. We'll be seeing it on Tuesday, hopefully. And yeah, I've got a Discord channel. If you guys need any information, want to come hang out. I'm always there to see it unless I'm asleep. And sometimes I'll join into the voice channel. But again, guys, I'm Kuros Moran. Thank you so much for joining and watching the stream, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye!